in the middle of the Midgate Forest is the small agricultural town of Ravens Hollow. It is predominantly a small farming town and a rest stop for those on the road to and from Palisades. The cicadas gently hum their summer song hidden in the trees surrounding this tiny town. Earlier that morning, on their way into town, a young messenger found our queens and delivered a missive to Violet. A terribly scribbled note from her brother, Barry Blackforge, heir of the Blackforge family and leader of the infamous Cat Kings. Vi, it's Barry, your brother, leader of the infamous Cat Kings. I'm in a bit of a spot and I need your help. Meet me in the mines outside the Midgate Forest. After stuffing the note into her pocket, Violet looked at her fellow queens and insisted that she go check on her brother alone. Reluctant to know what kind of trouble Barry could have gotten himself into this time, Hannah, Betty, and Dee split ways with Violet. As the figure of Violet disappeared into the forest, Hannah, Betty, and Dee all exclaimed, "Sisters, warriors, queens," and from within the forest came a distant but hearty, "Friends to the very end." We currently find our three queens and Clyde the Blue Fairy in the tiny town square of Ravens Hollow. Along the town square are a series of homes and shops, Conspiracy Commodities, the local general store within town, Munin Inn, the local tavern and inn with beautiful wooden ravens carved around the mantle of the doorway, Mind Over Metal, a quaint blacksmith shop with a small stream of smoke rising from its warming forge, and Hollow's Grace, the town's local temple built into a simple wooden cabin. As the three of you, Hannah, Betty, and Dee, and Clyde, assess your current situation in town, now with the leave of Violet, you notice that across this small town square, on a small, ruddy bench, a dwarven figure has been eyeing you ever since you arrived in town.
Get the feeling that we're being watched?
A
Hey,
little bit.
Don't we know that dirty man over there?
No. I don't think so.
No, yeah.
It's like we.
Yeah.
He's waving at us like he knows us.
Yeah.
I think it's a Dave.
No, I thought they all died.
No, they didn't all die. Just one of them.
Which one was it?
Come over here.
Smidge and Dave.
What are you doing?
Here. What are you doing
Oh,
here?
rat queens.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Super Cash, hi.
I am Dave.
You are Dave.
Oh.
I knew it.
Surprised to see you here. Or are you surprised to see me? No, let me do that over. I wanted to make a better first impression. Hello!
Your first impression was lost a long time ago, so.
Rat queens!
Oh, God.
The finest warriors in the land.
Oh.
I am Dave. I see you are without a dwarf.
True, yeah.
And I am looking for a party.
We have a fairy.
Yeah,
Hold
we're
on.
full.
Let
We're
me
full
start.
up.
Hello! Rat queens!
All right.
Yeah.
Dave.
Oh, sorry, I'm so nervous.
What, were
Why?
you waiting for us here? Were you expecting us here?
Yes, I heard you were coming from Palisades, and well, I'm really lonely, and I've been looking for an adventuring party for a while, and when I heard you all were coming, and then I saw you were without a dwarf, I figured this is the perfect opportunity. I botched the introduction, didn't I? You may not remember me very well. I know my brothers were much more personable and noticeable, and
I mean, the
Often-
human was really hot.
Dave.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other
Listen.
one was really big.
Very attractive man. Or Dave. Or also Dave.
Here's the thing, Dave. We have vaginas, and
Oh.
you don't. I mean, it's nothing personal, really. It just.
I don't have a vagina.
You're not a rat queen.
Oh, hello, little one.
Hi.
Hold
I'm
on.
Dave.
My name is Clyde.
Clyde, you are precious.
Oh, well,
That's a
He
sweet
starts to
thing
turn
to
like a little
say.
pink.
well, thank you.
No, this is honestly, you all would be doing me a huge favor. I have 10 little ones, all girls, and
Wait, whoa.
feminism, and it.
Okay, I
It
just
would
want
mean
to
that-
clear something up. Not having a vagina isn't a requirement of not being or being a rat queen. It's just that we have our party and we have our group.
And we're queens.
Yeah.
I'm not
that have
asking to be a
vaginas.
queen.
No,
I'm asking
not
to be.
necessarily. I don't know.
That's fair.
I've never seen what you've got going on down there.
I've got a vagina.
You haven't seen what I have going on down
I'm
here.
going to assume it's a vagina.
You don't
Or a
need to
tentacle
assume
god.
anything. There you go. Who knows? Anyway,
Hey.
the point is, Dave, you want to like join our party forever? We have a dwarf.
tryout. A tryout. Just a hands-on. Not hands-on. I could follow you around and make sure I hit things with my hammer.
You know what
I
could
mean,
be fun?
It would mean the world to my little ones.
Well, shit, man. You definitely need some alimony or something.
I'm not divorced. and-
Oh, your wife's still alive?
How do you
Yeah.
think alimony works?
I don't know. I'm never getting married.
Okay.
Dave, suddenly you feel so overcome by. You thought that perhaps the Rat Queens would maybe offer some bit of kindness, knowing that Smidge and Dave died, and knowing that you fought alongside them in Palisades, and being with Violet so close to Orc Dave, you thought they would show you at least some smidgen, I should say the word of kindness. But unfortunately, you are feeling more alone and more displaced than ever. And in doing so, you kind of stumble backwards out of sadness and trip into the local, the small town square fountain, and you take 4 points of damage.
Oh no, guys.
By
Shit,
knocking-
we suck.
Hockey pucks.
Oh, look what we did. We okay.
I mean, guys.
I'm
it
so
wouldn't
sorry. I
hurt.
didn't mean to just intrude on your group. I figured we shared blood together on the battlefield, metaphorically speaking. Not. So bad at this.
It's okay. We don't need someone to speak for us, but we could use someone who could have our back.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
until
we
Violet
got-
gets back.
We got pretty messed up by that troll earlier, guys, and that was not a good time.
Oh, I smash trolls.
Whoa! God
Oh.
damn it! We are capable. We can do this. He's probably better off with leaving him to figure it out without our help.
I think we could use another body,
You
at least
remind
until
me-
Violet gets back.
You remind me so much of number 2. Everything you say is so cute and friendly.
What the fuck did you say? I grab him by whatever kind of collar he is.
I
Says,
have a little fiery one. She's
I'm not number 2. I'm number 1.
Do you name your children the number they were born in?
well. There's 10 of them.
Yeah, I get that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm number 1, and I release him,
No,
but
you-
gently.
Nothing like number 1. Just,
I don't know your kids, dude.
it's fine.
All right. I'm the leader of the group.
Are you, though?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
She's not the leader of the
I'm the
group.
leader of the group.
We're kind
She's
of.
definitely not.
And
the
you
leader
know,
of the
I've heard
democracy.
enough here, and my decision is you can join us on this one trip.
Oh, where are we going?
No, I mean, we're taking mead back. We have to deliver it unscathed, and you can help us do that.
We have to pick it up
and you
from
can
the
be
Mustang Meadery.
you can be the grunt worker.
I have a strong back.
You cannot use your
and
hammer.
I'm not very tall, but I smash well.
Cannot smash your hammer on this on the mead.
Not on the meat, but if there's any trouble, we're gonna need you to smash.
Are you doing this out of friendship or because you need money? I'm confused.
Oh yeah.
Both is acceptable answer, right? Both?
That's
That
fine
would-
with me.
Well, that's Violet's.
Oh, but she's not
Share.
here.
Yeah, but I can't speak on her behalf about
How much money's in it for me?
100 gold.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I
That's
hug
great.
Hannah around the waist.
Wow.
Oh, thank you so much. I've really needed this for so long. Something.
Well,
I like pat him on the head. Mm-hmm. I take the physical contact for a moment. Okay, all right, Dave. All right.
Sorry.
welcome to the party, Dave.
Dave has officially joined your party.
Da-da-da.
So as you stand kind of within the town square of Ravens Hollow, Clyde just kind of looks around.
So, this is actually a really good spot. I mean, there's good food here at the inn. This is actually I don't come to town very much. I kind of keep us fairies. We kind of keep to ourselves. Keep to, you know, people like to kill us and squeeze us and milk us for our magic, and sometimes we just don't go into town.
God, people are awful.
So, but
You have magic milk?
although I mean, I'm a magical being, and by if you kill me,
Metaphorically,
and
milk.
so you can like, if you boil me down into a potion. I had it happen to a cousin, unfortunately. It then
no.
can be used as potent cures and whatnot. I probably shouldn't be saying this,
This
but
is not common knowledge as far as I'm aware.
Does anything happen if I lick you?
I don't think so. I don't think it's in my sweat.
Try it.
I try to lick him.
Roll me 2d6 plus your guts. See if you can lick Clyde.
Get sassy?
Or is it a get sexy?
You
trying
definitely
to-
get high.
I'm trying to lick him to see if I can get
like
high
a
off
toad.
him. Yes, like a
So
toad.
you're trying to just, you're trying to lick him like a toad. So 2d6
Okay.
plus your guts.
Pretty good roll.
Guts. I have 0 guts, so
Aw.
that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
We do have one reroll.
No, I'm not gonna use it on licking. I'm not gonna use it on licking.
All right, so yeah, you go to lick him, and as you lick him, he's kind of like,
What? No! Oh!
I'm just checking. I have to check.
You couldn't take my word for it?
Well,
Did it work?
it does not work.
no, just tastes kind of dirty.
We can't get high on yourself, so how do you know?
You probably have to boil it first.
Oh.
No, Clyde's been a pretty nice little fairy. We found him in the woods.
I
Yeah,
nearly-
they actually say me, which is really nice.
And then I nearly choked him out.
Well,
Yeah, it was close. But I told you I was gonna repay you. I'm still going to do that. I do know where Greg lives. He's the owner of the Mustang Meadery, so he's a good friend. We magical folk gotta stick together. So I could take you there, but town's pretty cool too. I mean, I wouldn't be bummed if we maybe got a drink or something. I don't know. It's been a long time since
drinks,
I
drinks,
Whoa,
since I
whoa,
conversed
whoa,
with
whoa,
some people.
whoa,
Drinks, 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 drinks.
Why does every fucking party have to end in, like, let's explore the town? Why can't we just follow through and do the job that we're supposed to do?
Whoa, coming from you, this is very surprising.
Yeah, you gotta live your life, man.
I've heard tales of the Rat Queens and how much they like to party.
It's 11 a.m. in the morning. Not that I'm against it, but
We had a really hard night.
Yeah, we did.
what? It's nothing new for us.
This doesn't sound like the Hannah I've heard of.
Yeah. What happened to you, Hannah?
Are you
I,
possessed?
You sound more like my wife, not number 2.
Dang, she's gonna kill you.
Wait, how many wives do you
I
have?
thought we were just friendly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically incensed past the point of being able to talk, and I walk really, like, scarily towards Dave, push past him, and head to the pub.
Roll me 2d6 plus your guts to see if you did this like in a very intimidating way.
You know I did. Ah, shit, yeah, that was to 12.
Wonderful, yeah. This is like the most kind of, as you do this, Hannah, your eyes almost, they don't go
They
black.
almost do, yeah.
But they kind of flicker for a second with your inner demon.
And
as
only
you-
Dave sees it.
And only Dave sees it as you push your way into the Munin Inn.
I run behind it after her, yelling, "We're the Rat Queens and we're getting drinks!"
I'm friends with the Rat Queens and we're getting drunk!
Inside the Munin Inn, you see this quaint, homely little inn and tavern with hand-carved tables, raven decor everywhere. The fireplace is this beautiful stone ornate fireplace with a wreath of raven's feathers on top of it, and an elder wood elf woman with black hair pinned up in a braid around the back of her head stands behind the bar serving food to a man in a dark cloak sitting at the bar.
Shit, they really take this Raven theme seriously.
Yeah,
Like,
what's with this town and Raven?
just like call your town Raven, and like it's not like Palisades has a million cliffs and all the fucking things.
We have cliffs.
Yeah, but not in like in our etchings and our artwork.
Question, Jim. Am I allowed in this pub after last time?
Let me see. If you make a scene again,
Okay.
it will not be a good time.
Ooh.
How long have you been here, Dave?
You see the owner of the matron of the inn, Annabelle Leland, the older wood elf, kind of look your way, Dave, and
Who's buying?
You are.
I don't.
Oh, we can use some of your stipend.
Excuse me.
You're excused. We can just pull some out of the money that we're gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you wanted to drink so much.
Oh.
You would-
Excuse me, are you all with this dwarf here?
Why? What's the
No,
problem?
You see, he came in last
We
time.
have money.
You have money this time. Wonderful. You know, the sad sop of a father comes in crying about fatherhood and his 10 daughters and buys rounds on the house out of charity, but has no charity of his own to give away.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What kind of?
Is this a bad time to say rounds on me for the rat?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Queens.
it's a really bad time for
My
that.
question to you is,
Yes.
what are you doing serving rounds on him if you have no assurance that he was going to pay or any sign of credit? That sounds like poor business practice.
Listen. Roll me 2d6.
Oh no!
Plus-
I'm fucking right, though.
Roll me 2d6.
You gotta put a
plus,
credit card down at a bar.
Social. So, whichever skill you want to use. If you want to, I'd say you're trying to be. You're kind of. You're being condescending. So add your skill.
God damn it! It wasn't gonna make much of a difference anyway. That's an 8.
It's an 8.
I'm definitely probably not gonna roll better than that. So.
Are you to ask me why I do the things I do?
Whoa,
Maybe,
whoa, whoa.
maybe
I
I
don't-
trusted. Hey, you're gonna close your mouth.
No, listen here, wench. I'm now a member of the Rat Queens.
Dave, we're got this.
Can I interrupt everyone, please? Milady, we are so sorry for pissing you off. My friends are dumb. Here's a gold piece for your troubles.
1 gold piece, and I'm called a wench.
And then we will spend money here like good patrons to get some drinks. Guys, what about my drinks?
I'm having a hard time tracking how I'm helpful in the group. I feel like I keep misstepping.
Yeah.
Well,
Roll me 2d6 plus your heart. If you would like to give our queen some rat queens, if you'd like to give our queen some re-rolls,
Rat
definitely
rolls.
going rat rolls. They're definitely going to need them.
I'm gonna re-roll this.
All right,
Oh,
you have
dear.
no re-rolls left.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
worse.
that was worse, but it is a 5 total.
Ooh.
You see, her left arm is incredibly scarred, almost as if it was licked by flames, as you see her kind of put her arm underneath the bar and put out a dagger and kind of put it on the bar in front of you. But then the mysterious cloaked man who she had just served food to puts a black gloved hand over her dagger and says, "Don't worry, this one's on me." As he flings off his cape. And it is, in fact, the highwayman.
No, it's not.
Necromanced back to life.
No. Whoa. No. Oh, hold on.
Hello,
Wait.
You
good
see,
friend.
what?
I am
Dave!
Ooh.
Roll me. He's starting to sling his rapier at you. What do you want to do?
Well, the second I see his rapier come up, I pull out my shield from behind my back and put it in front of me to block. I was just trying to shake your hand, man.
All right, great. Roll me 2d6 plus guts. As you look at this highwayman, you see that he
Damn
is
it.
kind of gray and greenish in hue, kind of dark blood sops wherever he was like stained. Something has brought him back to life.
That's-
Something has sent him after you all.
A 12.
A 12,
Whoa.
great. As you raise up your shield, his rapier kind of pings right and gets stuck right in it, and you see the revived highwayman pulling out his rapier. No, I will not be foiled.
Good sir, you will back up or I will smash your face.
Why don't you just do that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I smash his face.
Roll me 2d6 plus your
Yay.
guts.
This is a good test for him.
I look to you when you say that. I nod and wink.
Real smooth, Dave.
That's going to be a 7.
Ooh. So as you come down to smash his face, you get it you definitely get him on the side of the head, so now he kind of has this chunk of his head kind of dented in, but he's still alive. As you come down on him, he kind of releases his rapier that's now stuck in your shield and kind of quickly like jabs you in the eyes for 6 damage.
Oh! No!
So you have, I'd say blindness in your left eye from him jabbing you so hard.
Oh, scissor sticks.
Oh.
This is not happening. And I look at the bartender, the matron. You were gonna take his coin over ours?
He's
Look,
evil.
he's paying.
We have money.
Who stole his money? I come down on. Is his hand still? No, he already poked, huh?
He already
removed
poked, so he's kind
Does
of.
he have his rapier
he's now,
back?
he does not have his rapier
Okay.
back. So he's kind of
Uh,
stealthily on top of the bar.
I'd like to
Oh.
invoke my demon and just incinerate him because this is like some like evil shit.
It's gonna take magic to kill
Yeah,
him.
I'd like
All
probably.
right, in order to summon your demon, you're going to have to roll me a complete success.
A
Can I
complete-
help? Can I help?
Yes.
Sure, right? D, roll me your 2d6
You are
plus
exposing
your
yourself to
bond.
danger, but-
Yeah, you are exposing yourself to danger, but roll me
All
2d6
right,
plus your
yeah.
bond to
Get a
him.
girl. Get a girl.
Alright.
Get a girl.
This didn't go so well in episode 1.
Oh no! Oh, wow, those both went crazy out. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. 7.
A 7, so you get +1.
Okay, I'm
Yay.
gonna take it.
Okay, at cost.
Does
Yeah, you are
does the
D.
smidgen help me?
Can we both help her?
Only one to
Oh,
help.
okay.
But yeah, you are kind of prone at the
Fucking-
moment.
Wait,
Okay.
so that's a 10.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's a 10 plus an 11 CSD as you kind of put your arms on Hannah's shoulders to kind of psych her up and be like, you can do this, you can control this demon.
on.
Unfortunately, the highwayman kind of swipes at you,
Oh, don't you fuck with my friends!
kind of slapping you in the face, kind of knocking you out of the way for 4 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he did.
You have like a
not.
red mark on your face, and then yes,
Necrius Daemon. Fuck you, buddy!
Hannah, as your eyes roll black and you kind of are this necrotic and kind of dark demonic energy, kind of black flames encase you as you point your wand at him. And yes, all of a sudden you see the highwayman laugh. Ha 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 ha. What are you going to? And in an instant, his necrotic body is lit with this terrifying purple flame.
You still suck.
You dummy.
And unfortunately, as the highwayman's reanimated corpse then starts to turn to ash, you did set fire in an all-wooden tavern, and the bar and the candle light chandeliers above you start to catch on fire.
Oh, I quickly reach over the bar and grab a bottle of whiskey and start pouring it on the fire.
Dave, no!
I got it.
Dave, no. Okay.
The fire then spreads. What in Bilford Boggin's name
Put
are
as
you
much
doing
liquid
to
on
my
it as you
inn?
can.
No, just the water, just the water.
Is there water anywhere nearby to throw on?
I'd say there's a bucket of water.
All right,
behind.
I do that.
Great. I'm saying you do that. You grab the
Okay.
bucket of water, and you are able to kind of put out the fire that is on the bar, but the chandeliers are still kind of being licked with purple flame.
I want to climb up there and bring my cloak and try to put it out with the cloak.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus yeah. So you're canny because you're quick thinking.
Canny.
Not your coat.
6, 7, 8. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 10.
10. Wonderful. So yes, Betty, you are able to nimbly kind of climb up kind of the edge of the bar and then leap onto the closest chandelier that is being lit with flames as you're able to take off your cloak and beat out these demonic flames.
With every beat, I yell, guys, we have to stop setting fire to all the taverns. We have to drink somewhere.
You know, she's right.
That's why I said we shouldn't be drinking. We should have just gone straight to.
No, I just want to do drinks.
Drinks leads to highwaymen, and that leads to fires in bars. So,
Look,
yeah.
what are you doing in Raven's Hollow?
We're just
Why?
passing through.
Passing through.
Yeah.
So it's real fun to come in here to someone else's bar and inn and just to fight with local patrons. Granted, he was dead, didn't know that. And then set the
started
bar
the
on
fight.
fire.
He started it.
I was about to start a fight because
well
I get
then.
called wench by my good friend Mr. Detter here, and then you pay me 2 gold.
Do you want us to leave? Should we just go? We're not gonna get drinks, are
Before
we?
we leave, GM, question.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see how many I swiped while I was also breaking the others and throwing them on the fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
I like this, Dave.
Roll me 2d6 plus your skill.
This better be good.
I'm a little
You
too
have one
sober.
reroll. You're
Whoa.
That's a 10.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
You swiped one. Actually, I'm gonna say, because you rolled so high, you swiped 5. Five bottles of
You know,
liquor.
Mrs., I'm so sorry. I think we should just get out of here.
Yeah,
in
I
your
think
eye?
so too.
Something wrong with your eye?
I think he has something in his eye. We're just gonna get
Yeah.
out of here.
Before
Right.
before we leave, can I try to steal the wreath above the fireplace?
As you're walking out, sure, roll me 2d6. What's your skill?
Oh, God.
Oh shit, 6. That's a 5.
Yikes.
We do have one reroll.
I shouldn't use it on this.
Yeah, you should. You made a bad choice.
It's fine. We're leaving anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to be in this town.
Betty, as your hand goes up, as you're kind of walking out, thinking that perhaps Annabelle is going back to maybe cleaning up the bar that is now freshly singed with demon fire, thinking that she is distracted by her own work, you kind of reach your hand up very casually to get that Raven's Reef, when suddenly her dagger that she was holding onto at the bar comes flying on you and hits you in the back of your hand against the wall for 2 damage.
Oh, well,
Listen, bitch, we're leaving.
Get out!
Yes.
Bye.
Get out.
I just thought it would look cool on my head.
But you're a bitch. And I leave.
Get out!
Yes, we're leaving.
As you all come outside,
Oh.
Dave, you are feeling so
Drinks.
happy.
Drinks.
In this
drinks,
moment,
drinks.
you have done
get
something
drinks.
so well that unfortunately you feel so sad because this moment of joy reminds you of how
It's just like that time I did the exact same thing in the same bar with the Daves.
Dave,
Okay.
in your sadness,
Just like Smidge and Dave.
as you hand Betty the alcohol, in your sadness, you drop it. Who would like to catch it?
I'll try to catch it.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus skill.
It's going real good with the skill.
Oh, God.
Three?
He's got 5.
It's a 3. No, Sky minus 1 in skill.
Yeah, no, but meaning he's got 5 whiskeys, so.
Okay, well, I rolled a 3.
Great. Unfortunately, as you kind of shakily hand Betty some of the whiskey, it drops onto the ground,
Oh.
and some of the glass gets a little bit in your hands, Betty.
All right. I go reach into his coat and grab the remaining whiskeys safely.
It's just like Smidgen. You like my little Smidgen. In my arms, bleeding out, dead.
Okay, maybe we should think about other stuff, Dave.
You know what, though? Maybe he needs to grieve. Maybe that's why he's kind of trying to relive glory days. Like, who am I to say that he shouldn't just cry it out right now and remain occupied while we go to the meadery?
Hanging out with you all is maybe the happiest I've been in over a year.
Really?
Oh.
I can't tell. I
I
genuinely can't
haven't
tell.
been this happy in so long.
Okay.
Well, that was super crazy.
Where were you on that one, Clyde? Why didn't you help us?
Look,
magic?
I get a little nervous around big groups of people. I trust you all, and so I kind of was just kind of watching in the window. You went scary demon. Didn't know that. Hi, would like to know. Thank you. If I'm dealing with a demon, but I guess you handled yourselves pretty well there. I mean, no one's really caught the place half on fire, but
Hey, Clyde.
hey, yeah. What?
He wants you to ride on his shoulder.
You want me to ride on your shoulder? You know what? Okay.
Oh, God.
As he sits on your shoulder,
Aw.
and suddenly, kind of from a distance, you hear,
Hey! God! God! Is that
as a kind of a periwinkle, a larger kind of older periwinkle fairy kind of shows up. He's balding, and he, Clyde,
Clyde, what are you?
You know this fellow?
Oh my gosh! That's my cousin Floyd!
Is that the one that was boiled up?
Yeah!
Oh, I thought that one died.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why. I
like,
just assumed if you get boiled and someone drinks your juices, you're gonna die.
I mean, that's
Clyde
the-
immediately leaves your shoulder and goes to embrace his long lost cousin.
Aw.
He'll come back, Dave.
Oh my
maybe.
gosh, what happened to you? Well, I done goofed Clyde. You know what? Sometimes you don't want to go to a family reunion and you make up. I did a goof. I done goofed, Clyde. I made up this horrible story.
You made up a horrible story that we told all the other fairies in the fairy council about how magicians and sorcerers and wizards want to boil us down to make magic milk.
Yeah, I wrote that note myself. I'm surprised that you read it and you thought it was real because it was clearly in fairy writing and on a fairy piece of paper. And how would a human write on that, or a wizard or an elf? Or look, I just wanted to come and say, I heard you got real hurt and saved by these people. I heard it through the fairy winds, and I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. And I thought, why? There's no better time like the present to apologize to my cousin.
Excuse me.
Hi.
There are fairy winds?
Oh, it's kind of like this magical network where fairies can sense one each other and kind of gossip. Gossip is flown on the fairy winds. So I heard that, well, we all heard that Clyde was saved by a group of wandering women. And, I just felt real bad because, well, I haven't seen you in so long, Clyde.
It's okay.
Look, guys, I know I told you I was gonna help you get to the meadery, and I will.
Whoa, Clyde.
What?
What? I feel like you're about to say but.
They all betray us in the end.
I'm not gonna betray you. I just kind of want to go check in with my family. We just had a big reveal here, in that my cousin is still alive, and that people don't want to boil us down. I mean, the reason that we have hidden from humans and people in general is now all a sham, and so our way of life can be changed. We can start trading again. I can meet friends, and I'm feeling this is real big.
Hey, Clyde, how about we come with you? Can we come with you?
I don't know if you want to do that.
I think we do.
Great.
Here, I'll give you a ride.
Your
have a shoulder
was
right
pretty
here.
Comfy. Hey, could I have a ride?
I offer my bosom to the... What's his name?
Floyd.
You should go with that one.
All right. I'll ride in your bosom.
Yeah. Double D's.
Great. As Floyd sits comfortably on your bosom and Clyde sits gently on your right shoulder, as you make your way to the outside of Raven's Hollow, towards the Lumgate Creek.
It's just right here. We actually have, well, the fairy nest of the Midgate Forest is actually pretty close to here. Even after Floyd's horrible fake death story, we still kept our boatings close to civilization, just in case. And well, I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
So just keep walking down this path.
How do you think the council's gonna take it when you tell them that everything that they know's a lie? Your relative here might be in trouble.
Yeah, they might
Floyd
kill
just
him.
starts to weep. He kind of turns and starts to weep into your bosom, Hannah. Well, hopefully
I didn't anticipate this, and I lift him off like a bird.
Hopefully they see that my kindness in coming forward and honesty will be better than putting me to fairy death.
This happened once in my village. We killed the man, obviously, for lying and costing us so much hardship over the years.
Well, can't we just pretend like you're still dead, Floyd, and, then Clyde can go and deliver the news?
Actually, yeah.
I mean, you definitely shouldn't go in first.
Maybe you're right. Maybe that is a good idea.
Floyd, what's your play here? Do you want to lead a happy life away from the fairies, or do you want to be accepted back into the community?
I want to see my mom again. I said no to a family reunion 8 years ago because I just didn't, I don't want to see my great uncles and have to talk to them and listen to their political and religious beliefs, and I made a selfish choice. And yeah, I'm paying the piper for it, but I do. You know what? There's nothing more important than family, and that's what 8 years alone has really taught me, and so I just want to make amends.
Hey, yo, what's your lifespan?
Fairy lifespan?
Yeah, just curious.
What kind of question is that?
Well, he's been gone 8 years. What kind of life does he have?
Fairy lifespan, we live to about 100.
Oh shit, how old are you?
I'm like 42.
Oh, you got a whole life to
yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can cast like a disguise spell on him or something?
Hey.
Or we could just lead foot forward, be honest, and see what happens. No skin off our ass.
Great. Well, we're gonna cross this bridge up here, and then it'll be a special tree to the right. I'll show you once we get past the bridge. And as you approach this bridge, suddenly a figure emerges from kind of beneath the bridge. You see these kind of two muddy feet emerging as a half troll, half human man appears. Well, my name is Bridge Troll Dave.
No, get out.
Hey, Dave.
No.
Dave.
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 Come here.
Dave.
They sure like saying their own names a lot.
Were women just completely unoriginal 30 years ago? They named all their fucking kids Dave? Was there no other word for a boy?
I'd blame the men on that one.
Dave, it's been so long.
Oh.
I don't know if you've heard, but the Daves split up.
I heard tale
We lost Smidgen.
of Palisades, tentacles from sky.
Yeah, about that. Anyway,
Listen, good to see you, Dave. Hello. This job
this
now.
is my new temporary adventuring party.
Oh,
The Rat Queens, the most famous in all the land.
Rat Queens. Yes, Dave has heard tell of quests. Unfortunately, Dave has job, Dave has family, and
Oh,
well,
don't say it, Dave.
there is a troll.
Dave.
There is a toll for this troll bridge.
Dave.
Dave is toll taker on bridge.
Oh, come on. We're friends, aren't we, Dave?
How much is it?
500 gold pieces
That's
together.
extortion.
Dave has family.
Oh, Dave.
Highwayman robbery. That's what that is. I was making a reference you didn't understand.
No.
We understand.
Okay, Dave cut deal.
Dave.
250.
Jeez.
Not per total.
This is exorbitant.
Dave, hey, this
I have-
is one job Dave could land. No big job market for troll in current political climate.
That's certainly not our fault.
That's sad. Hey, maybe we can give you a job. Maybe you can help us take the mead back from the meadery to Palisades.
I grab her by the nape of her neck and go, what's wrong with you?
It's just, he seems sad.
This is not our problem.
He seems sad.
We do not collect strays unless you don't want to be in this party anymore.
Hey!
Yeah.
Dave.
Dave,
Wait, actually, I feel like maybe I should sidebar with my new teammates first.
sure, take sidebar. Dave, wait.
I know I'm new here, but maybe we could offer something else to Dave.
I'm not going down on him.
No.
I've done it before. It is not worth what it was.
I
Cost
have
me.
mushrooms.
No, I was just gonna suggest last I remember, trolls still like eating fairies. We could just tell Dave where the...
Oh, no.
No! These are our friends.
Yeah, we're not giving up a whole town of fairies just to cross a bridge to see the fairies.
Yeah.
Oh, you know they're gonna kill your friend, right?
I mean,
Floyd's not our friend.
but Clyde is, and Clyde, that's his cousin. He cares about him. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be bringing them back here.
I mean, they could just float over.
Of
The
course, then I
bridge.
guess if we tell him, hey, go here, eat the fairy, then we don't have to cross the bridge. You know, my ideas are stupid.
I'm a
My
little
ideas are
shocked
stupid.
that you wanted to just completely give up a community. Like,
A whole
That-
town of fairies.
I'm just trying to
They're
live
our
up to the Rat
friends.
Queen's name.
you think we would want to destroy a whole civilization of somewhat peaceful, kind of cute beings?
I mean, if it wasn't anything in it for you.
Oh my God.
What?
He's right.
do
We're
pe-
monsters.
We're not monsters. We would never do that. What do people think about us?
Oh, you don't know?
Oh.
Enlighten us.
I mean, you took on a Dave.
What does that mean? Which day?
I mean, I'm a Dave.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
We took on a sad, helpless
I
creature.
am sad and I am helpless.
So that's a
but,
good thing.
you know, just, you know, you hear a lot about the Rat Queen.
What
Like
the fuck did you hear,
party,
Dave?
Save the world
Uh-huh.
when it benefits them.
Oh. Well, when wouldn't it benefit us to save the world we also happen to live in?
Yeah.
You know, it's probably just because you're so popular. You know, when things get really famous, everyone likes to talk trash.
Exactly.
They're jealous. It's probably just jealousy. You know, it's probably just. I misread the situation completely.
Dave, if you thought so poorly of us, why would you want to join?
Oh, it sounds awesome. You guys are awesome.
You want to treat people badly?
No, I want to make lots of gold and have fun big jobs where lots of things get murdered.
I'm not okay with us being our reputation. We're cool, badass, and fucking good at our jobs, but we're not heartless and unfeeling and killing of.
Didn't you say you almost strangled this fairy when you first met it?
In order to instill the fear of Nirgoth on him, so that he doesn't destroy or.
I heard you killed a troll on the way to the town.
He was attacking us.
He was attacking us.
You didn't hear about its family?
That just,
Oh man, we're monsters.
we're not. D.
I'm just getting mixed signals, that's all.
You hear the fairy screams of Floyd as you look over and see Bridge Troll Dave eating Floyd. As
Put that down. Put that down.
I told you
do
trolls
something.
love fairies.
I,
It's like,
yeah.
I
what
want
did
to
you-
get rangy on him.
There we go.
Great.
I don't really have a rangy thing.
So you can have like you could use
Yeah.
mage hand maybe if you want to choke him.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So roll me 2d6 plus your skill. As Bridge Troll Dave is munching on some Floyd.
Jesus.
7.
7. So yes, as you use your mage hand to kind of you wrap around Bridge Troll Dave's kind of troll neck, he goes, and unfortunately you underestimate the pressure of your mage hand, and you kind of squish his throat even tighter,
Oh great.
and trying to get him to choke. And
no, not
Floyd's fairy body kind of snaps in half in Bridge Troll Dave's throat.
badass.
As Bridge Troll Dave kind of takes a knee and is now trying to Heimlich maneuver himself with this kind of folded, crushed, dead fairy now stuck in his throat.
Well, it's an opportunity.
I think we let him choke.
help.
I mean, I, point proven right there.
No,
But
someone please. Okay,
an
all right.
accident.
I take the hilt of my quarterstaff and ram it into his stomach. I'll help this murdering fool.
Roll me 2d6 plus your guts.
Oh, that's a good ass roll. 13.
Great, yeah. So Hannah, with absolute precision, you kind of like hit him like right in the correct kind of stomach area that makes him and the corpse of Floyd the fairy kind of pops out of his mouth and like covered in like, spit. It just kind of plops on the ground. Clyde, who had been kind of going off on his own, he did not hear the conversation of you all, namely you, Dave, turning him in and letting the troll eat the entire fairy people.
not Clyde. I like Clyde.
Floyd! Oh, my dear sweet
Oh crap.
lords,
gods, mystics above, as he goes to cradle the dead body of his cousin. We just got you back.
Oh, we got.
You were supposed to tell everyone that what you did was a
I
lie.
shouldn't find this funny, but I find it really funny.
We really messed up again.
No.
Clyde, hey Clyde, maybe it's better this way. You know, Floyd had a rough 40 plus years left on his life.
D, just try to heal him.
Roll me 2d6.
Heal his dad. He's dead.
I don't know.
Roll me 2d6 plus your heart. You're trying to empathize. Get Clyde to calm down a little bit.
I can't
Whoa.
see the
It's
other
2
one.
6s.
Oh, plus
Ooh,
heart. I got
boxcars.
a 14.
Dang.
Your words are so calming and caring and convincing that Clyde gently presses Floyd's head into his chest.
Goodbye, cousin. You know what, baby? Maybe you coming back would have made everything just a whole lot crazier. Perhaps the fairies should just keep believing that people want to kill us, and maybe this would have just disrupted our lifestyle as a whole.
Definitely keep believing trolls want to eat you.
Yeah,
Trolls,
clearly.
we knew
Yeah.
about trolls. Didn't know one was so close to our
to the fairy
Not cool, Dave.
hollow of the Midgate Forest. So this wasn't too good, but goodbye, sweet Floyd.
Yo, if we boil him down now, could we get his magic?
I think that was a lie, but then again, it is untested.
We could try it. I mean, just for scientific sake.
Man, I heard lots of stories, and that one checking out true too.
No, I don't think we should eat the dead
I'm not
body
saying
of
we
his
should-
friend. I think that's a little off color even for us.
I mean, it's smokable. Maybe.
I'm still really mad at Bridge Troll Dave.
Yeah.
He's kind of still on his hands, gasping for breath.
I just want to go up and just like punch him.
Great, roll
Be
me
like,
2d6
what is wrong
plus-
with you, Bridge Troll Dave? What the hell?
Rolls me 2d6 plus your guts.
Oh, great. 3. Yeah, 3.
Do we have any?
We have 2
Oh,
rerolls.
use it.
All right. Goodness,
yeah,
great.
keep
Well,
that.
that's a good one. 10, 9.
A 9. Great. So yeah, D, you come up and you kind of like, you give him a good punch kind of to his right cheekbone as he kind of head snaps and kind of
Not cool.
knocks the breath
Not
out of
cool.
him. But he is a troll, so his skin is pretty tough and hard. So you kind of your knuckles are a little bloody and rough with 1 point of
Worth
damage.
it.
Oh, shite.
I feel like I'm super mad. Also,
What? Fairy was just here. Bridge troll Dave, just do as troll do. Haven't seen fairies in long time. Thought it was an offering, Dave.
I didn't. That's why I sidebarred. I wasn't gonna say anything. I wanted to talk it over with the group first. I know how much Bridge Troll Dave likes fairies, but I didn't want to. You jumped to conclusions there. Group didn't agree, so.
Group doing own thing. Dave see fairy. Dave eat fairy.
Look, Dave. I'm a Dave, but I'm also temporarily, right in this moment, a rat queen as well. So, do you want me to smash him?
Yeah.
Okay. I smashed Dave's face.
Okay. Roll me 2d6 plus guts.
I love the D. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want.
9.
9. Great. Yeah, you take your hammer. You smash. Yeah, you smash Dave's. Oh, you smash his face kind of right in. You hear the crack of his face bones kind of cave in as kind of blood kind of starts to go down his nose, and he's kind of knocked back. But unfortunately, because it was you had such a hard kind of hit on his troll face, you lose grip with your hammer, and your hammer kind of goes like flying out of your hand and into the river.
Oh, what the hell? Garden rake.
can I try to get the hammer for him?
Sure. Roll me 2d6 plus, I'm gonna say canny because you're quick thinking.
All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo.
10. Great. Yeah. So describe how you go get this hammer.
I see the hammer starting to fly over the bridge into the water, and I roll my eyes. This again. And I do a front flip and try to catch it midair.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then I end up in the river, but I'm like, hey, I got your stupid hammer. You guys gotta hold on to your weapons, seriously.
Smidgen!
My name is Betty.
I jump in after Smidgen.
No,
Great.
I'm not gonna lose another Smidgen.
You just run and you like
Ah!
carry Betty over your head.
She's super capable,
Smidgen,
dude.
are you okay?
I'm fine.
I don't care about that hammer. I care about you, Smidgen.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I have your hammer, though.
Thank you.
Boop. I put it back in his little holster.
I guess we have to
Scared me.
kill a
You know
troll.
what? No, please don't kill. Choking. Choking and face hammer been enough for Troll Dave.
Did you learn your lesson?
Bad Dave.
Lesson in that I'm trying to make honest living for family, sure. Lesson that Dave is troll and troll eat fairies and Dave shouldn't be true to troll self, sure.
Oh, man.
And in case you didn't know, Dave, the rat queens are the rat queens, and some shit's not just gonna pan out the way you like.
Yeah, that's the
true.
lesson.
Yeah.
Fine. You know what?
But-
Go.
They believe it to be the right thing to do, so it's the right thing to do.
That I should live or die.
It's what they say. She's in charge. She said smash. I asked first.
Yeah, you deserved it.
I deserved it. Dave will remember this.
We're monsters.
Hey, Dave, if you're looking for a line of work to make some money, I really, you know what, we're not going to hire you, but maybe you could go to the meadery and help them lift their giant barrels of meat. It seems like a cool job you could do. You're pretty strong.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, how many people pass through this bridge? Probably not that many. Maybe that's why the price is so high.
Very, very low count on bridge passengers lately. Prices have had to be inflated. You're right. Perhaps toll work is not best Dave troll work.
Oh.
Nice rhyming there.
Oh, should Dave be barred?
No.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, not another bard in the world.
Dave
Really
has
not barred.
Dave has first aid and career thoughts to possibly think about with family and choices. Dave, it's been Dave.
You kind of embarrassed me in front of my new friends.
You know what we're not going to forget? Is that we showed you mercy. That we don't always kill everything we see. And sometimes we do have self-control. So I do hope you remember that.
Usually my hammer smashes all the way through face.
That sounds like your fault.
And usually when I try to prevent someone from choking on a fairy, I don't usually help them to kill the fairy.
Mistakes were made. We can all agree.
You just see these tears roll down Dave's kind of caved in, bloody face. Okay, yes, Dave must learn lesson of not of Dave's fault. Everything Dave's fault, as he kind of goes back under his bridge, because that's where he's got to stay until the end of his shift. And just you hear weeping underneath the bridge.
Us Daves are in a bad place.
Wow. I mean, I'm really sad that this guy ate Clyde, but oh man. Is it true the way he said about rat queens, beating up other people? Like, I mean, yeah, he's right. You did try to choke me out.
Again, I was only assessing your level of threat to people that are who I work with, people I work with, and that I care about because I want them to live so that I live. And
I hug Hannah.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, the fairy hollow of the Midgate Forest is just around the corner.
Do we still have to go?
No, I
'Cause
think
feel like
think this is where we part ways.
I think that's a good idea too.
I don't want
I don't know if I want. I don't know. It's just
You guys have a myth to carry on about humans and
Yeah.
people
not a lot
wanting
to think
to.
about.
Can you just point us towards the Mustang meadery?
Oh yeah, that is. The debt shall be paid, rat queens.
debt
The
for
meadery is
killing your
actually.
cousin.
The meadery is actually. Wow, we're really close.
It's right over there, and you look to the left, and yes, the Mustang Meadery was east of Ravens Hollow, along the Lumgate Creek, the creek of which you are on the bridge now, right on.
Oh,
Okay, see ya.
Convenient.
Bye.
good luck, Clyde.
Do hope to maybe see you again. Maybe. I'll still be conversing with humans because I know the truth.
Yeah, come visit us sometime in Palisades.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool, yeah.
There's gonna be a summer festival.
What?
Maybe if we get this mead there.
We will
Oh,
get
man.
the mead.
Yeah.
Summer festival. Well, then, yeah, maybe I will show up. That sounds real nice.
Yeah.
Maybe it's what the fairies need to refine ourselves in society, or maybe I should still do what you said and not tell them that
No
that
shit, it would
Floyd
be-
was a liar.
It'd be dope if we had fairies at our party. We'd have we already have the dopest party, but could you imagine if we had fairies at our party? It'd be pretty dope.
Hell yeah. Tell your friends to come.
Just maybe we won't invite any trolls.
No
too,
trolls.
though.
No trolls.
No trolls.
And maybe don't lick them.
Or
It's just, I
boil
just had
them.
to
Or
try.
boil.
I'm not gonna boil them. You're not gonna boil them either.
You
Yeah.
did do a lick.
I had to try.
It's okay. I get it. We learned a lot about ourselves today, especially us fairies, and that we are not magical to be licked by, and apparently we are not hunted to then be boiled into a magic milk potion that then gives magical beings more power.
Man, Floyd, what a liar.
Yeah.
What a liar.
That
I
was-
guess Floyd was kind of the worst.
That
so-
actually
It's
is
real
the
messed up.
lesson.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
Yeah.
It's not our fault.
I think
No.
we're good. Morally,
See ya.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel good about that. We're not the worst.
Yeah, we're
tracking
not the
with this.
monsters.
Yeah, even Stevens.
Great. Okay, well, I guess until next time, rat queens.
See you at the party.
It feels good every time I hear someone else say it.
As you
Hey.
see Clyde, the blue fairy, kind of fly off until he becomes like a little a blue light that then goes disappearing into the trees to the right of this bridge.
Where's the body of Floyd?
It's still on the ground.
I'd like to scoop it up.
Okay. You gonna hold on to that body?
I'm gonna,
You're gonna boil it, aren't
quietly
you?
put it in a pouch.
We all see this, though, right?
I'm gonna say you gotta roll d6
Yeah.
plus some skill to see if you stealthily.
Oh yeah, shit yeah. That's an 11.
How do you distract the queens as you pick up the body?
I turn to Dave. I'm like, Dave, just want to say, you handled yourself pretty well back there. So thanks. No. Later, it'll get better if we hold on to the hugs. You hug the other girls. Your family. So I make him hug the other girls, and they're distracted.
As you scoop up the dead fairy body of Clyde, or actually Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd. Clyde is alive.
Gonna put that in my
Floyd, your items.
You now have a dead fairy.
Yes.
Great. As you turn to the left and you see kind of the humble establishment that is the Mustang Meadery, you begin walking across the road when suddenly you hear snickering behind you.
Ugh. Oh, what's that?
Hey Dave, want to take care of it?
All right, boss.
Let's look before we smash, though.
Guys, should I do some recon first?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so I want to go and investigate the noise as covertly as I can.
Okay. Roll me. Let's see. I'm gonna say you're kind of getting situated. You're trying to assess that you're gonna stealthily assess
Can
the
I
situation.
assist on this?
Sure.
I'm just going to completely reroll. I didn't even see what I did. Okay.
I'm gonna
Roll me
assist.
2d6. Yes.
It's only a 3.
Oh goodness. All right.
How many rerolls are there?
There is one.
But you
you're
needed
allowed.
to use it.
No.
I haven't rolled yet. She kept talking, so I.
Yeah, no, it was
I
a.
picked it up.
Yeah. You should use it
To help.
because that's really bad, and you're gonna
That's
expose
really,
yourself
really
to
bad.
serious danger.
Okay, and I don't add anything on that?
Nope, because you
It's
don't
just-
really have
it's
any
an
close
8?
relationships with any of the
He
queens.
could have a +1 because she's a smidgen and he cares
All right,
about
I'll say
smidgens.
Then
you have
it's
a
a
plus
9.
one. A
Woo!
9.
Okay.
So I would like to be like, hello, sound. I'm coming directly at you from the front with my hammer. I'm right in the front of the sound with my hammer.
Okay.
Betty, you do have a +1 to your roll.
Okay. And is this
Woo!
canny or
I'm gonna say that this is canny.
so that's 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great. So yes, as Dave calls out to the road ahead of you, you see 2 bushes that seem to be kind of rustling and snickering.
Can I determine anything about what race they are or how big they are in real life?
I'll say yes because you rolled a 10. These sound like the horrible laugh mutterings of goblins.
We hate goblins, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to? I have darts. Dip them in some poison and throw them at them from behind.
Sure.
Keep your eyes on me, sound. I'm right in front of you with my hammer. The
I'm gonna say
obviously biggest
roll me
threat
2d6
around.
plus skill.
Yeah.
It's 10, but my skill is -1.
So you
it's 9.
only hit 1.
Okay.
So which bush would you like to hit, the left or the right?
The right butt, please.
The right bush.
The right bush.
Butt.
The butt of the person in the bush.
The butt of the person in the right bush. So yes, Betty, as you kind of like suddenly, you dip your darts in poison, you kind of flick them at that bush. All of a sudden you hear, and from the other bush, you see 2 goblin heads pop out and say, "What?"
It's me, the wind.
Oh! And also, Hannah, suddenly you feel compelled to do a combo move with Dave here.
Yeah!
So, Dave and Hannah, how do you combo these 2 goblins? This is, in fact, an auto success as well. Any
Boss,
combo
what
is
do you
an
want me
auto
to
success.
do?
Oh, this could be fun. So I turn around and see the 2 goblins. Have you ever played whack-a-mole?
All the time.
Yeah, do that.
With my kids.
I'll grab you. Oh, do you hit your kids?
No.
With your hammer?
We use my hammer to smash fairies.
I mean, 10's a perfect number.
Oh, that's okay.
I didn't
wow.
want to bring it up earlier.
All right, I pick up Dave.
So you're gonna pick up Dave.
and like he's gonna extend the hammer.
So you're kind of like you're gotten him by like the legs.
Yeah.
You're like
so like he's high enough to get him.
You are a magic user. You could use magic.
Would you like?
Or you could use your body. Hey.
No, it's fine. I was just thinking auto success. I don't know what to do with him.
You can pick him up.
I put black flame on your hammer.
Oh, sweet. Sweet satchel snake. I'm going to go right after those goblins.
Great. You do.
Searing flame, here I come! And ram right towards the bush and just smash.
Yeah, as you ram right towards the bush, yes, just in very much like a whack-a-mole setting, kind of one head pops up and you're able to smash down on it as its skull kind of caves in with black flame.
Woo!
And then
How
all of a
much
sudden-
blood's on my axe? This is important.
I'll say like a good amount, just
Good.
like on the bottom.
Okay.
And then the other goblin pops up being like, no! And then you come down.
Hold on. Before I swing back down, I flip sides. I got to cover the other side.
Great, you do a super nice swift flip
Great.
as
Swift
you
flip.
bring your hammer down on the other gobbo's head.
Good.
Yay!
Lightning bolt of fire. I'm trying to think of what it's named. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that we just did that
the
together?
move.
I feel
Yeah.
really good. I know. I feel like we're bonding.
Yeah.
It feels good. It's
Yeah.
been so long
We're gonna
since
talk
I've
about
bonded.
you killing fairies because you have an opinion of us and.
You really have no right to judge me. I mean, you decided to kill those goblins before even finding out what they were doing in those bushes.
I yell from the back, goblins suck!
Yeah.
I mean, that's a personal preference. You're kind of just predetermining. You feel a certain way about them.
Dave, it is known.
I mean, in my land, it's known that fairies are little shits that get into your food supply, and you got to keep them out.
I mean, you're right. Who are we to judge?
But Clyde was cool.
Clyde was cool.
Maybe I won't smash fairy heads anymore with my children.
It might be a learning lesson for us all.
I walk over to the bush and I'm like, well, I mean, maybe the goblins left something here so
Oh,
we
loot
could
the bodies.
see what kind of. No, not at all. No, I'm just trying to.
See if there's anything valuable on them.
Yeah, actually, that's
Yeah,
totally
okay,
Rat
it's
Queen's.
sure, fine.
Yeah, guys, just so you know, this one isn't dead. I just poisoned it. It's just sleeping.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, I'm gonna say because it was a combo success, you do successfully slam
I told
your-
him no. We had to-
I misread the situation. I'm sorry.
We could have asked him what he was doing.
Use him over now.
well, there's all the goblins.
You really turned to quickly hating them, my friend.
No,
Yeah, we're the assholes.
just trying to help.
I think he just wants to like impress us and be included, so
excited.
he'll do whatever we say.
Guys, let's just loot the bodies.
All right.
All right.
Loot the bodies.
Great. Do you want to loot the body?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna say roll me 2d6.
Everyone,
All of us?
I'm gonna say
All the looters?
we're all looting. We're just like training him how to loot.
Yeah, this is how we loot bodies as rat
Oh
queens.
my gosh.
So, Dave's, we hung them upside down first and let the change fall out. You didn't sometimes want to get your hands dirty.
That's a nice strategy. Maybe we'll try that sometime.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to check the crevices of the body.
I'll say roll 2d6 plus skill. Everybody, yeah, see how well you look for this loot.
Ooh, 10.
9.
4.
5.
Dave and Betty, unfortunately, you were kind of searching the same goblin. It was the one that you had darted in the butt, and he did not have anything on him except for like a candy wrapper.
Oh,
It's mine.
good loot.
Good looting.
Hannah, you're searching the body of the troll with an eye that had an eye, or sorry, not a troll. You're searching the body of the goblin that had an eye patch on, and you find, I'm gonna say you find a nice set of pearl earrings.
Nice. I
Like
got
he
a lot of
kinda
pearl
stolen,
things now.
He had stolen from
Does
from a
it
house.
match the pearl necklace I have?
Unfortunately, these are like kind of a cooler pearl, and the pearl necklace is much more of like a warmer pink pearl.
Gotcha.
So they do not match.
They don't match.
They
They're
don't
actually
match.
clash really
They
badly.
clash a little bit. And D, because you rolled so well, you not only find 10 pieces of gold on kind of the last remaining goblin, but you also see that with your powers of deduction, you do see that on his kind of body, there seems to be some kind of like emblem.
What? Do I recognize it?
You don't recognize it, but you are able to see that the other goblin that Hannah's kind of searching for and has pulled the earrings off of has a similar kind of clan-like emblem.
Hey, do any of you recognize this?
Dude, this guy was wearing pearl earrings.
Have I seen this emblem in town at all since I've been living on that bench outside the square?
You're gonna need to roll me 2d6 plus heart. Because you can ask me any question. If you roll well, you can ask me 3 questions.
It's a 10.
Wow, you can ask me 3 questions
Wow.
from the Get Heart sheet.
That's
Great.
nice. Do you need that?
Are we actually forming a real friendship with the Rat Queens right now?
Yes.
That's not relevant.
And have I seen this emblem before as I've been sleeping on the bench outside the square in town? And will my wife forgive me?
Oh my god!
The first answer is yes, you are forming a friendship.
Oh, this feels good.
The second answer is yes, you know that the people of Raven's Hollow, they've been kind of local goblins in the Midgate Forest have been a trouble for travelers and Raven's Hollow alike. Kind of like a pest problem. These goblins come in, kind of steal little things. They don't cause a lot of trouble, but it's just gosh darn gobos, not again, stealing my
Gobos.
earrings. Goblins. And so you know that there is a pest problem with these goblins. So you know that this emblem to be of the
Highwayman.
the midi cavern goblins.
Midi cavern?
The midi cavern.
Interesting. I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
you should keep those. Take those. They've been such a pest around town. You're sure to snap some gold for turning those in if we can prove that we got rid of the problem.
Really?
Dave, you also do know that there are a ton of these goblins. These are not the only ones.
Small side note, they travel in a very, very large group, quite dangerous, real annoying in small groups, but I'm sure they'll find out soon enough that we took a couple of them out. But definitely keep that. That you could definitely get some money off that in town. The third question?
Yes. Only if you really mean it this time. Your wife will forgive you only if you really mean it this
It
time.
looks like I'm going back to the bench.
Wow.
Fucking men, you know?
Wow, Dave.
Dave, what did you do?
Oh.
You were talking to yourself.
You look really guilty, and we overheard you mumbling to yourself.
Oh, I did it again. I mean, I've been drinking a lot, and the last year's been really rough. I mean, I've had 10 kids since then, since Palisades fell, and
Oh, wow.
You had all of your your wife birthed 10 children,
we're dwarves.
and they were able to be playing with you that quickly.
I mean, we're dwarves.
Do they mature that quickly? Do I not know this about dwarves?
What is this?
Yeah, that's
You
just
Don't you
tell
have a
us.
dwarf in your party? Does she not have
She doesn't
children?
have any babies.
No, that she's actually adamantly against having children. She adamantly is against almost everything dwarven.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. Yes, yeah, large families.
Yeah.
And I just keep having kids instead of confronting the problem, which is I need work and I need to get out and start adventuring again so I can send money home to the family. And I've just been feeling so sorry for myself. She says I'm a worthless piece of splinter fork, and
Aw, Dave, you've been useful to us. You helped defeat that troll boy.
We can write a letter of recommendation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, a letter
Yeah.
from the Rat Queens to my wife.
I mean, I think that's the least we can do.
To your wife or to like a potential employer?
No, to my wife. That's the only thing that actually matters. I mean,
Oh, sure.
Okay.
We'll do
also,
that.
side note, I may have lied to my daughters and my wife and told them that I had already been accepted on the team and I'd been waiting in town for a while for you all to show up. Really glad this is working out.
How long is a while, Dave?
I mean, I technically told them a couple months ago, so they think I've been adventuring with you for a while. But when I heard you were coming, I was like, "This is my chance.
Dave.
I can do it." And we're here, and Goblin Smash. You know,
You
remember
have
that?
you have a problem, dude.
Yeah. This is.
Smidgen.
You can't keep on resting your problems on things that happened in the past, man.
Yeah.
Like, nothing
It's not my
exists.
fault. It's Nurigath or whatever the butter knife that thing's called.
Norigoth.
Yeah, that stupid.
Listen, shit happens in this life that we don't have control over. Do you think that Troll Bridge Dave thought he was going to get smashed in the face today?
Well,
No. The answer is
No.
no. He doesn't have control over that. You don't have control over whether Smidgen Dave died or didn't. Shit, Violet doesn't even know she's going to sleep with Orc Dave every night. I mean, they're probably going to get married, but...
wait, what?
I mean, just because they fuck all the time.
You didn't.
Orc Dave
Okay.
and
You didn't know
Wha-
that?
Yeah, it's
you
pretty
talked
obvious.
to Orc Dave?
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Has it returned any of my messages or?
Oh.
That's totally beside the point, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, a lot of things are out of our control. So we have to control the things we can control, which is our family, and we have to be good to them, and then our personal mental state. You let that go, dude.
Look,
I never liked the way Orc Dave looked at my wife. I knew there's
oh my God.
something there.
Dwarf Dave, you keep putting your problems on other people. You had 10 kids. You gotta dwarf up and feed them, okay?
This
Yeah.
100 gold will really go a long way, so
Good.
appreciate you all.
You cannot spend it on alcohol.
Yeah.
I won't. I
We
won't.
can, but you can't.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah, go ahead.
As the four of you then, after defeating these goblins, make your way towards the front of the Mustang
Oh,
Meadery.
do we keep one? Does anyone hang on to a goblin?
Or the patch.
Did we forget
Was it
to
a
do
patch
that?
or
It was a patch.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
little patch.
I
You
thought
like
it was
rip-
like a brand. I was like, I don't want to keep the body.
No, I feel like it's fair that you grabbed a patch in your
Yeah,
living.
you like rip it
Yeah,
off
yeah.
his clothing.
Especially because
yes.
you're asking right now.
So with D, as you kind of rip off the patch, the four of you, as you converse, make your way towards the front of the Mustang Meadery. And as the person behind the door kind of hears your voices, the door in front of you opens, and there you see standing Greg the Centaur, owner of the Mustang Meadery. And right then we are now going to take a quick break. So stick around, we've got a cool little fan art video to show you. And if you love the Rat Queens, you can actually buy Rat Queens merch by visiting worldbuildersmarket.com. Search Rat Queens. There's pins, there's scarves, there's earrings. There's all this amazing Rat Queens merch. I have the pins. I love them.
The mods will be posting a link in the chat right now.
So yeah, check out that website and enjoy this fan art. And we're going to take a quick break and see you in a few.
Woo! That's a good rhyme.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you're enjoying tonight's episode of Rat Queens. Stick around, that'll be coming right back, but we wanted to tell you really quickly about what's going on this weekend on Hyper RPG.
Yes, it is that time of month again. It is Hyperdrive time, and this month's theme, it's February, so it's all about love.
Well, you say
and
it's that time of month
superhero.
again. I don't think anyone knows what that even means. Hyperdrive is a day where we do 12 hours of tabletop RPGs non-stop to help support the network and keep the channel alive. If you like RPGs, you like what you're seeing on Rat Queens, you're gonna love this because it's bananas. It's easily the craziest day of the year or every month, craziest day of the month, and we get really wild and stuff goes nuts. We have a lot of really fun stuff. This one is like love and heroes themed, which is a weird.
It's both, and it's not weird. I told you. Anyway, starting at noon Pacific time, all the way till midnight Pacific time, we have an X-Men RPG, a My Hero Academia RPG, a Captain Planet RPG, and of course, Xena Warrior Princess, because why not? I am so excited. I hope you tune in, and we really would love your support.
Your support,
It's
it'll
gonna
be really
so much
fun. If we hit our
Prizes,
goal,
giveaways.
if we hit our monthly goal, I will be coming out on Captain Planet as Captain Planet. We're gonna hire a makeup artist. I'm going to have a green mullet and a spandex suit, and I will play Captain Planet when we hit our goal, and I'm so excited for you all to
So-
be there to see that.
Remember, with all our powers combined, you can keep Hyper Rabbit Power Go going.
Thanks. Make sure to tune in.
welcome back. Wasn't that fan art amazing? I tell you what, it has made my week. Thank you so much to everyone that has created fan art for us, and thank you to everyone in the future who will make fan art for us.
I want to see more.
I actually was just going to say, I would really, really, really like to see Dwarf Dave with Zach's face on it.
And that hair.
And that hair.
Oh,
and
no, I really, really want to see it more than anything else.
Side note, my wife before the show said I look hot.
Yeah.
That's
She's
how that's
into
going.
it.
My first serious boyfriend had a mullet.
Get the
Really?
fuck out.
I'm not kidding. He wore a trucker hat beyond
my
the beyond the point that it was cool, and his mullet was ironic.
No.
Such an asshole.
And with that tidbit of self-discovery,
I'm never gonna let that go.
No, you shouldn't ever.
Shouldn't
let
have
it
ever
go.
said it out loud.
No, you should never let
It's
it
gonna
go.
be an NPC on Bloodcurdling next week.
Oh no! His name was Mike.
thank you all so much for joining us. As you can see, we are having a wonderful time with you all. Thank you so much for all the amazing NPCs that you have created that then have fan art drawn of them. And you can continue to help and contribute to this show. This show is 100% funded by you all. What we do is 100% by everything you give to us. So thank you so much for participating. It means the world to us. I love creating a story with you all, and so do all these amazing players. So visit oneshot.straylogic.com. There are ways you can tip. There are ways that you can work together to donate rerolls to us. We are going to need those rerolls. Trust me. And you can still giving baggage to characters, creating combos. Thank you so much for the combos. Thank you so much for the NPCs. We have 2 baggage in, 5 more baggage, and I get to do a little GM move, a little GM-ly move. So thank you all so much for joining us, and well,
Can you remind them why baggage is cool?
yeah.
Because it's kind of a narrative thing, right?
Yes, so the baggage that was a device created specifically for the Rat Queens RPG is a feature in that all of these characters, if you read the comics, Hannah, Betty, Dee, Violet, and Braga all have these pasts, all have these character flaws, all have these things that make them amazing characters, but also kind of baggage, should we say, that kind of will lead them to make maybe not so some smart decisions. Like, for instance, Hannah is selfish. So Hannah, if you tip for Hannah's baggage, she will make a very selfish decision that can possibly negatively affect the group.
Probably.
Most likely. It will. I'm saying it. So the baggage is a really cool way in that you get to influence kind of how the team works together. If you think they're getting along really, really well, why not throw in some baggage and kind of mix it up a little bit? The baggage can not only physically hurt them, but it might just emotionally hurt them as well.
Yeah, hurt us. Yeah.
Hurt me so good.
So let's go ahead and dive back in. And standing in front of you is a centaur. A beautiful, beautiful centaur. He's kind of got coiffed hair that is gelled back. He's wearing glasses, has got a nice scarf on, and a little button-up shirt covering the human part of his centaur body.
Oh my god.
I just want to double check. Centaur is a horse.
Horseman.
Yeah. No, because
Man top, horse bottom.
that's right.
Guys, I've always wanted to ride a centaur, but it's
Can
so
we ride
rude.
you?
It's so rude to ask.
It is?
Roll me 2d6 plus. I'm gonna
It's just
say.
so majestic. I want to ride.
Say with your guts, because you're being pretty brazen right now.
8.
8. You do have 4 rerolls, so.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you
What,
for the
an 8
rerolls.
with guts is like.
God damn it, Dave.
I mean, it's like positive with the negative, right?
Yeah, it's positive and negative.
I think that's a valid response.
Dave kind of looks at you,
Or
closes the door.
Wait, Greg?
Greg looks at you, Dave, closes the door,
oh,
opens it back up again. Look, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do this again. Why are you here? And no, you cannot ride me.
oh, I'm small.
I don't care if you're small.
Oh.
Hi, we're the Rat Queens. We're here to pick
Rat
up
Queens!
the
Dave.
mead.
Rat
You
Queen.
had your moment. You blew it.
The 3 of us are rat queens.
Yeah,
He's Dave.
we're like Dave is a Rat Queen for a
Honorary.
little bit. Honorary, temporary. Hi, I'm Dee.
Hi.
I'm Betty, and you're wonderful.
you're
You
gorgeous.
Look so majestic.
You look like a character out of one of my favorite books. I'm sorry, I always imagined that character looked like you, and now you're standing here in front of me, and you're all gorgeous. And
Roll me 2d6 plus. Roll me 2d6 plus heart D. You're kind of flirting with
Yeah.
Greg.
Centaur.
I got wait, plus what? Heart.
Heart.
I got an 8.
He's feeling it a little bit. He's kind of like, oh, hey yourself.
Hi.
I'd like to whisper to Dee and say, this is going to be a fulfillment of one of your books.
Oh my god. Oh wow. I don't know if I can handle that.
You see his hand his human hand go and brush through his slicked back gelled hair.
What is happening?
Dave, this is natural.
Listen,
Let it happen.
Are you the team that Aveline sent
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
that's
bring
us.
my mead to the the Summer Solstice Festival?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure she also told you that we needed to try it before we brought it. She wanted to make sure that this batch was up to standard.
Roll me a D2D6 plus.
I would like to help her also.
Great. Okay, roll me 2d6 plus your bond to Hannah,
Oh, yeah.
Betty.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Woo!
All right, 9, you get a +1 on your roll. I'm going to say, yeah, roll me 2d6 plus, I'm going to say, you're trying to just, I'm going to say it's with some guts. You're just really confident in what you're saying.
all right. So that's a +1, which would make it a 12.
Ooh.
13, 14.
We're gonna taste all the mead.
Yes! And I'm going to put whiskey in it because I still got those 4 bottles of whiskey.
Hey yo.
You see him kind of from the pocket of his shirt, he kind of pulls out like a hand-rolled cigarette.
Ooh, you're cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, I just want to rock.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's hey, why not? I don't get a lot of people. I haven't done a tasting in a while. Come on in.
Oh yay.
Going into my
yeah.
meadery.
Yeah.
So he leaves the door to his house and kind of clops next door that is the door to the meadery. You see this really nice kind of stone quartz like serving bar, and it's got all this kind of black stone everywhere on the walls and on the ground. It has this very cool kind of feel to it.
Hey,
Oh my
Greg,
God.
why is it called Raven's Hollow? Like, are you guys obsessed with ravens?
Ravens. Oh, there was some say that there was when the town founders founded the town, there were 2 ravens just kind of staring at each other for what seemed like 3 days. They didn't leave even when the 2 first settlers of Raven's Hollow tried to. Anybody got a light?
I
I
flicked
don't know
my...
why this story is so cool because it's not that interesting.
Yeah,
It sounds
it's
so
just-
cool.
It's an amazing story.
I flicked black flame with my wand.
Thanks.
I mean,
Go
it was
on.
cool how I used that wand, right?
Real cool. Yeah, there were 2 ravens that just stared at each other for 3 days, even when the 2 first settlers just tried to shoo them away. They just, so weird, they just stayed there. So the 2 founding members saw it as an omen and named it Raven's Hollow, and everything was kind of named Raveny since, except for I think that blacksmith. The blacksmith doesn't have anything to do with Raven in its name.
Wow, completely average but remarkable story.
Wow, you told it really well.
Can I touch her
thanks.
tail?
So dreamy.
She's cute.
Can I touch her tail?
Super cute and stupid.
Roll me 2d6 plus.
I'd like to help her fucking
You want to help her?
Yes.
Roll 2d6 plus your Betty bond.
Because she's an idiot. That's a 12.
Great, so you have a +2 on your roll. I'm gonna say that's with I'm saying you're trying to be heart. Let's say add heart because
Okay,
you're just trying to
that's,
be sweet.
10 plus 2
2.
is 12.
Great. You see him kind of turn around his centaur, but yeah. Do you see that his it's like really nicely, it's like gelled too and kind of braided in 2 sections, and yeah.
So nice.
Betty starts to braid it a little bit.
Oh,
So,
thanks.
what's your selection? Your seasonal mead.
Yeah, well, we're a micro brewery here.
I mean, it's only cool to be microbrews.
Yeah.
You know? I don't really trust all those macros. You know.
No, people see meat as kind of like an everyday thing, but I thought, you know what, why not a centaur? Why not a centaur open a microbrewery? And well, Aveline seems real sure that this summer festival will really put my meat on the market. Right now I'm kind of selling to a few sellers, but I'm hoping to really hit it hard in Palisades. I think I've got a good market there.
She certainly believes that it's a make or break for our party too. So.
Great. Well, since it is the summertime, I'm going to give you a taste of the summer mead that will be debuting at the Summer Solstice Festival.
Guys, finally, drinks.
You see him kind of like gently put like the hand-rolled cigarette, kind of gently keeping it in his teeth as he ties this kind of rugged apron around his centaur body as he kind of goes up and rolls up his shirt sleeves as he pulls out a tray and puts 5 glasses on it, and then goes to like the meadery barrel that says Summer Blend and starts to pour a little bit into each kind of tasting glass. Kind of saunters back over and really coolly kind of slides each glass across the across like this quartz bar.
We're all feeling this right now. I am so hard right now.
He slides these 4 glasses across this quartz bar, all of them landing perfectly in front of you as he puts one for himself. Now you'll notice that this blend of mead is aged real well. We've got mixes of honeysuckle honey, along with a few summer fruits. You'll taste a little bit of like a citrus in there, along with a little bit of floral, something that's really light. You taste it, and my gosh, is it the best mead you've ever put in your mouth.
Oh!
Yeah. It's like not too sweet, just sweet enough. The citrus hints are really hitting you. You're getting a lot of floral, which is really impressive.
You okay, Dave? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to excuse yourself?
There's just more sexual tension in the room right now than my entire marriage, so I don't feel like I'm equipped to handle this. I'm gonna step outside for a little bit. Have fun, Rat Queens. I'll be back in a little bit when I've kind of calmed down a little bit.
Whoa, this is what it's all about, being hot and turned on and doing your job.
Daves don't encounter this problem often, so I'm just gonna step outside, get
Guess
some
you
air.
can't hang, Dave.
Thank you.
Stay cool, my man.
Oh, fuck. I walk outside.
Are you hobbling outside?
It looks like I've got either I got a huge fart or something's wrong down there. I got a little bit of a wobble.
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
It's really uncomfortable.
So, before you take it all back, now I'm sure that Aveline entrusted you because you're going to make sure that none of this stuff breaks, because, you know, like I said, it's a hard market to break into. I'm riding on this festival to really do me well business-wide, and I'm sure from what Aveline's messages say, she's really riding on this to really make a splash and really make this festival something in Palisade.
You know, every time you say ride, it makes us a little bit more wet.
What?
You see his pecs kind of like for a sec.
You're like you know what you're doing, right?
Look, I always knew I was a different centaur. I was a centaur with business dreams, and a centaur with some refined tastes. Look, I like a good cold French press in the morning. What can I say?
Cold French
It's a
press.
cold brew French press. It's kind of new.
Wow. Here's the deal. I'm really.
From outside. Oh! God damn!
All right, here's the deal. I'm really. You're attractive. We're all just gonna.
You're all really attractive too.
So hot!
Is your friend?
Dave, either come in here.
I'm fine.
Is your friend okay? I mean, I was told I was gonna see the Rat Queens.
Friend's a strong word. Here's the deal. You say that you're worried about the bottles breaking, but that sounds like your problem. So we need you to make sure that you package these things properly. Like I said, you're a very charming centaur. So I don't want to be charmed out of what our potential responsibility could be here.
Roll me 2d6.
I'm gonna help.
You want to help? Okay.
Yeah.
Then roll me 2d6 plus your bond with Hannah first.
Oh,
What's
not
our
good.
What's our pool right now?
4.
Yeah,
Your
do
bond.
+1.
Oh.
That was a 4.
it. Reroll.
Oh, we have rerolls?
Yeah, we have 4
rerolls.
Thanks, guys.
What is it?
Much better.
Okay. 8.
8, great. You get a +1, and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm eyeing her, and as she's saying that, I'm like, Yes. Oh my God, yes. You have to pack them properly. That's yes.
Not that we
Kinda
don't
snaps
as-
me out of my reverie for a second.
Right. Not that we don't assume that you're gonna pack them in properly.
Oh, I'm sure you pack them really well.
I'm sure you pack a bunch of things.
Stop!
Roll me 2d6 plus your guts. I'm gonna say you're getting sassy.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, no.
What plus 1?
Yeah.
4. Oh, 10.
10.
That's how you do math, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Oh my, this music.
Lucas. Are you trying to ruin your brother right now? sorry, taking us out of
Sorry,
screen.
the grin took me out.
Greg kind of looks over at you. D, come on. You're harshing my vibe a little bit. But Hannah, because it was a mixed success.
Yeah.
Hannah, you know what? You're right. If I'm gonna make sure that my business is, well, delivered correctly, it's not just on you. I can't just trust you to package my goods.
I take a cigarette for
Oh,
him
you're
while
gonna
he's
have to
talking.
roll. Roll me 2d6 plus, I'm gonna say, canny. Just for fun.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You have 3 rerolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Somebody's got to put this guy in his place. You gotta
I don't disagree. It's worse.
dear.
It's not worse. I have to.
do it.
Yeah.
So that's the 3. No, this is the second.
Yeah, we have 1 left.
Okay, so that will be 9, 8. Do I rest here on my 8? Yeah, I'm
think,
good on an 8. I'm
yeah.
sitting on an 8.
Yeah.
Sitting on an 8.
As you kind of you try to coolly take like the cigarette from him, kind of like getting up close, kind of doing that noir move where you get up real close. Unfortunately, you kind of stumble, and so your hand kind of hits against his hand, and it falls, but he catches it.
And then,
I don't see this, but you hear, oh, God!
Hannah.
as he lifts it up, Thad and I take the hit of the cigarette, and I do a French dragon inhale, and let some smoke come out of my ears like a demon. You know?
Damn. As he kind of flicks the butt of the cigarette into a stone onyx ashtray perfectly, and it lands there. All right. Well, you guys want a tour?
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
Dave.
Tour.
Very, very. Yes.
Very yes. Great.
I pour myself some more ale on the way.
Let's go, Dave.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some more.
Yeah, does your friend want to come back in?
Yeah, I'll go on a tour if you swear to stop being so fucking rat biscuit sexy. And
Hey, Dave. Here's an opportunity.
yeah.
Maybe he can inadvertently teach you what your wife's been wanting from you.
Could you?
No, just
How do
observe
you
Observe him. Observe him.
Do anyone have some paper? I'd like to take notes.
Take notes with your eyes.
Roll me 2d6 plus heart and see if Dave will really talk to you and give you some advice.
That's going to be 11.
Great. You can ask Dave 3 questions.
Great.
Dave.
Yeah.
How do you-
sorry. I'm Dave.
yeah,
Greg. Dave.
Greg.
There's a.
I
Did
just say
you
my name when I'm comfortable.
did you know there's
Greg.
a lot of Daves around here?
We noticed that.
I mean no offense by this, but I have been a complete mess since you opened the door. There's just something about you. Could you possibly give me just a tip on how?
How what? Are you talking about? Look, Dave.
You're just so
Let me
cool.
Thanks. But it's
and
not.
hot.
Oh well. I think everybody's attractive and beautiful in their own way.
Even dwarves?
Oh yeah, dwarves are short and stocky. You've got that good hair going on. Yeah. Dave, listen to me. It's not about cool. It's not about dressing a certain way. It's about owning who you are. Did you know that I was so funny. I was an outcast in my centaur family.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I believe it.
I wanted to
You-
start
you were
a
too hot.
business. No, it wasn't that. I come from a very beautiful centaur family. but
Really?
yeah.
Where are they?
Where do they live?
Nowhere close to here.
Oh, that's a shame.
But listen, what the point I'm getting to was, it wasn't until I started owning who I was and being true to myself and really embracing the Greg that I knew Greg was.
I gotta
Did I
be the
s-
Dave that I know Dave is.
And you know what? When you exert that confidence, it's gonna be like a sexual storm that's gonna attract everyone around you. Confidence is, he smiles and it's like shiny and like pearly white. The most sexy thing you can have.
I can work on that. I have 2 more questions, right?
Yeah, you do.
Very thorough.
Yeah. Where's your family?
Far away. Third question.
We're far away. How ask?
Exact address.
It's good use of a really good roll.
Now you're a rat queen.
Look, they're located in the mountains north of the area. You go past those mountains, you'll find a valley. I don't know why you need to go find my family.
So there's mountains and then a valley.
Yeah, there's a valley past the mountains.
What? Oh, I used all my questions.
Should I ask some questions too?
Would you like to roll an
We are taking a tour, so it's like not out of the ordinary. to ask him
As
questions.
as you're asking questions to Greg, he first kind of brings you into the room that is to the right. It is the distillery, as you see these kind of 2 different kind of huge distilling barrels that are slowly dripping into like other kind of oaken barrels around there. I carved all this myself.
Woodworker.
I am a woodworker, yeah. You like using my hands.
Can you show us? I'm sorry, I used all my questions.
That's a request.
You know
it's
what?
a little bit different.
I can give a demonstration.
Oh,
I was
God. Oh,
just working on this barrel over here.
no.
As you see, like
I pull up a chair.
as you see, like this half-made barrel. Centaur, Greg the Centaur, then kind of pulls up his sleeves even more, and then puts on kind of like a leather working
Oh
apron.
no, I might have to step outside.
Hey, I start pouring some more whiskey for everybody.
As he then puts on like leather gloves. Now, thing with barrels is that they give the mead that flavor. So I like to make them out of the trees they cut down myself, because I feel like there's a little Greg in everything. As he starts to then kind of like take the metal.
I go back outside. No,
Going towards the door too. I'm like,
I'm sorry. You are just too much. Too much.
do you know
I'll
what
wait
you
outside.
are? Do you know
Wait, Greg,
what's happening?
Do you put a little bit of you in your mead?
Hannah.
Oh,
I
you
know
do.
it's no,
Was
I
that literal?
don't. No, it's not. Gosh
Do you
darn it.
orgasm into your mead?
He and you see him like horse whinny, like like as his tail kind of flicks. No,
You're saying things, dude.
I put my heart into what I do, Hannah. Bilford Boggin.
Hannah, you're harshing the vibe.
Yeah, man. Come make
Putting
something
my
mad.
seed into my mead? No way. I feel like that's a violation on a lot of levels that Greg isn't about. Listen, do you want to finish the tour so then I can show you the cart?
Yeah.
Please.
Not cool, Hannah.
I'm gonna go sit at the first bar we came in and saw. Is there anyone else working in there?
No, he is like this.
He's the only employee at
he's
this
the
place?
only person who runs this. It's a very
Then
it's a
while they're getting the
micro-
tour, I'd like to just kind of like nonchalantly walk around and see if there's anything out of the ordinary that I should notice.
Okay. Roll me 2d6 plus your canny.
That's why we keep a Dave around.
Canny sucks. How many rerolls do we have?
We have 3.
Oh, thank
you so
you.
much for the rerolls, everyone.
I'm gonna use one.
All right.
How are we doing on our baggage?
We have 2 baggage. We have no new baggage for anyone.
Good start.
It hit the
It,
one.
It knocked
no.
it out, but it was a
oh my
4.
God.
What?
You're wasting our rerolls, Dave.
It was a 4, but then the other one hit it and it made it 2 1s.
You
Hey,
know,
guys.
that's the fate of
But
That's
no,
why you
the
roll
4
both
still
dice at the
stands.
same time.
Okay, another reroll.
Okay.
That's not possible.
We have 1 reroll left.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
That's gonna be a
Damn.
9 though, because it's a -1 on canny.
Still good.
Great. You just see like there is one thing that catches your eye. Everything else looks pretty cool, pretty normal.
I'm amazed.
You do see in kind of one of the cabinets, one of the stone cabinets, behind the quartz bar, you see kind of a small knit, like little hat with a note on it that says, Gregory, please come home.
Oh no.
Aw.
Your family misses you, and
He's-
we're so sorry that we didn't encourage your dreams. We love you. Signed, your older sister Bella.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fuck that man. This is too much.
Oh, that hurt my heart.
I can't.
This is oh,
This is the best.
this is the best. I just really, I say this out loud as a character, but I'm like really
This is the
enjoying
best.
it.
As in the other room, Greg is now showing you kind of like, so these are the designs I have for the bottles, and he's showing you kind of his graphic board, his image board for like, I'm feeling this for like the logo. I'm feeling like the outline of a Mustang. Maybe even, I know this sounds
That's
crazy.
why it's called Mustang.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Does he get it? Because he's
a-
part
'cause he's
horse.
part-
I am
And
part.
then Mustangs are horse.
Mustang.
Do
Mustang.
you get it?
Yeah,
We're actually,
Yeah.
my family
Yeah.
is, we are descendants of Mustangs, so that's why it's it's my one family tie I keep here. So I thought, even though they didn't encourage me, you know what, why not still honor the people that, however, they may have dashed my dreams, I still pursue them anyway. And you know what, family's family.
And they make us who we are.
Do they
Sad.
ever? Do
Those-
they ever come visit you?
Huh?
Do they ever come visit you?
Centaurs are well known to either travel in packs or just stay together. I was kind of an outsider for wanting to be on my own, so I traveled this way. I mean, it wasn't easy. I was attacked. I was robbed at one point, but you know what? You pick yourself back up, and that's what this life has taught me.
wow.
So all I got to do for me, really, like my big goal here is just to really succeed at the summer solstice festival and to really help out Aveline. I think she really convinced me that this is a really good business deal and that, well, I could make a good name for myself in Palisades. Hey, you all live in Palisades, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You think this mead would do well in Palisades?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best thing I've ever had. It's delicious.
It's really good.
It means a lot. All right, well, enough talking about me and my business. I know you probably want to get this going.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, we should. We should get this going.
Are you looking at the GM a specific way, or are you looking at Greg a specific
I'm
way?
looking at Greg a specific way.
Okay.
I'm just sizing him up.
You're sizing Greg up.
Yeah.
Betty rolls her eyes. Do you guys want to stay overnight again?
What
Before
time
we
is it
head
right now?
out?
It is dusk.
Oh.
You
I do
know-
have a loft next door.
Oh, Bill for Boggins.
Listen, do know that if you invite us to stay, we're pretty rowdy.
I'm not. Nope.
I mean, we can party. It's an aspect of what a rat queen is. So maybe we can see if you can hang or not.
I'm sorry, this is all a little too much for old Greg here right now. I'm a little taken aback by all this wonderfulness that is here in my meadery right now. Oh. Look, I may seem real cool, but I'm a little shy when it comes to the intimates, and that's what you're insinuating.
Oh, I wasn't trying to say orgy.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay.
Just saying, let's get drunk.
Okay, I could do that a little bit, but
But Dee's probably interested. So
No, I'm not.
yes,
No.
she is.
No.
She's actually the most partying of us all.
No.
She loves a good book about
Not-
animal sex.
Well, a little bit, but no. Not partying. No.
My
no,
name's
no,
David.
no.
I like to party.
why is your friend still in the tasting room?
He's nervous around you, like we all are. Like
We're just more accustomed to being turned on and working through it.
not in person, not like this.
Great. Hey, you know what? I've got a nice charcuterie board I was setting up in my house.
Cheese!
Just as a little snack for myself. It's got
Meat.
some meats, got some cheeses, also got some fresh berries and and vegetables for a centaur like myself.
What is your play here, GM? This is too perfect.
Are we gonna get trapped?
As he's saying this, my eyeing him has not restored or like has given anything. So I too would like to see if there is something that is like a faux.
You want to sense him.
Yeah, I want to figure this fucker out.
Roll me 2d6 plus heart. You're going to try and figure out what this NPC is about.
It is pretty. It's too good. What have I done here? Got it. Can I?
We have one reroll.
Oh, I should have helped.
It's okay. It's too late. It was a really bad roll.
Okay, here we go.
Is that worse?
Nope, better. But
Nope, still bad. 6.
Great.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine.
You don't sense anything about him.
Yep. No, didn't think so. Cool.
Well, I'm down for some cheese and meat and drinking.
Yep. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Everything looks good here to me. Feel pretty safe about keeping the rat queens here overnight, and Dave is gonna have a good old time. Gonna learn about what it's like to be a rat queen.
Would anyone else like to roll or try to figure
I
something?
do.
Okay.
I'm just trying to justify it with how D is just such a mess.
Well, I feel
right
like
now.
I would definitely investigate for sure. Because
Yeah.
I'm the only person who's not attracted to him. I just want to touch his tail.
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
you're really good at noticing all details too, so that would make sense.
You
Just
can help me.
I'll help. Yeah, I'll help Betty.
Okay, roll 2d6 plus your Betty Bond.
Yay.
bit bound.
Ooh, yeah, you get a lot of help. This is brains math 11.
Oh, dang.
You get +2.
Hey.
And you're gonna roll me. Do you want to read? Do you want to try and figure out what he's about, or do you want to read his room? Read the read the room for
Want to
clues.
read the room.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus canny.
Wait, did you all just happen to lead the tour into his room?
No, he's still in the distillery.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just want to make sure that
Wait, how did we end up in your bedroom?
tour over.
Power of magic.
So with the +2, that is a 10.
Great. You can ask me 3 questions from that canny list. Or actually, I will give you 3 distinguishing things in this room.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. You see that as Greg, the centaur, kind of rolls back his sleeves down. Betty, you notice that he has a kind of like a fresh wound that has been wrapped on his left forearm. You also notice that the door to the storage room, which is kind of to the back to the left, has a bunch of scratches on it. And the door handle looks like it's newer compared to how old the door is. You also, Betty, with your keen eye, see that one of the windows above, kind of like where this kind of, it's a very vaulted ceiling in this distillery. You see that one of the windows near that storeroom door looks like it was possibly jimmied because you see that it's kind of flopping open a little bit.
Where's your loft?
Hey, Queens. Real quick before we get started on this charcuterie party. Let's, sidebar, as Dave would say.
I'm really hungry, Betty.
Shut your mouth. Sidebar.
Yeah, okay.
Greg's gonna roll another cigarette. Hey, do you need anything? I'm just gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go get that charcuterie board. I'll be right back. Why don't we all? Hey, why don't we move this party into the tasting room? I'll be right back.
Heck yeah.
All right.
I wait till he leaves.
You see Greg kind of saunter off back into his house.
Oh wait, I'm in the tasting room.
Yes.
He walks through the tasting room, kind of eyes you. Hey, why don't you go join your friends? They'll be coming in here soon.
I'm okay right here.
Great. And he exits the door and heads into his house that is next door.
Okay. Guys, there's something really wrong here. Take a look around the room. I put out the 3 things that I noticed. The storage room scratches, the new handle, the open window, and also he looked like he had a fresh wound.
Yeah, that's not weird. Probably was broken in.
He did say he was robbed, but he didn't say when.
We gotta check out that storage room, guys.
Why don't we just ask him about it?
If he's a bad guy, he's not gonna tell us that he's doing bad things.
He's
Yeah,
not a bad
true.
guy.
I don't know.
We're the
I
rat
can't
queens.
tell-
Everyone we meet is pretty much bad.
My brain is all jumbled. I think let's follow Betty.
I think you're crazy. I walk away and go into the tasting room with
Dave.
Let's check
Ding
it out,
Dong
Betty.
Dave.
You guys
I'll
just
follow
stay
you.
here and guard the fort then.
I'll come with you. I'll guard you. Oh, see, I can't even talk.
All right, let's do this.
Great. So yeah, Betty and Dee, you go towards the storage room.
Oh God.
It is locked.
I try to unlock it with my thieves tools.
Great.
Nice.
Roll me 2d6 plus your skill.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 5.
There is one reroll.
Might be worth it.
Reroll.
Use
Reroll.
it. Use
Reroll.
it.
Rat roll.
Oh God. Is it worse? That's a 3.
Oh, that is worse.
As soon as your thieves' tools hit this door, hit this lock, all of a sudden they break inside the lock, and you are without thieves' tool. You are without your lockpick now.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to buy a fresh one in town.
Oh no.
Woof.
This is a really strong lock.
I messed up real bad.
Uh,
Do you have any magic that can open this door or break it open?
I could break it open, but that does seem kind of extreme. Maybe we could just like listen for something on the other side.
Or maybe we can break the hinge on the other side instead of breaking the lock.
But then he'll know that we like straight up broke into his storage room.
That's true. Okay, let's listen first.
Okay, can we listen?
Sure. Who wants to listen?
I'll listen.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus your canny.
Oh. Maybe you should listen. Can you help me listen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
Roll 2d6 plus your bond with D.
That's 5, 6.
6.
Uh-oh.
We're all gonna die here.
Yeah, we're done.
Outside the storage.
This is the end of Rat Queen.
We're gonna
Ooh,
be
that's good.
So
That's
D, you
good.
get a
That's good.
-1 on your roll.
Oh shit.
7. Wait, yeah.
You get a -1
Yeah.
too.
7. Yeah, no, 7.
And there's no
Seven's great.
rerolls right
Yeah.
now.
No rerolls right now.
8 minus
so-
1.
There is a moment, D, where you think you hear something on the other end of the door, but it also sounds like the hooves of Greg kind of in his house is built right next to the distillery, so you can see it. You can't tell if it's something on the other side or if it's the hooves of Greg in his home, because he's got pretty big hooves.
I can hear his massive hooves. But I can't tell where. I don't know. This door is pretty thick, heavy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're just being paranoid.
Maybe. Or maybe we just take the chance to try to break this door.
Do you want to break this door?
I think if you start to break it, I'll help you.
I want to start to break apart the
Oh my God.
the hinge.
How do you? So you want to break apart the hinge?
Yeah, which I feel
We
is
could put it
easier
back.
than breaking the.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say that's with your canny, because that's That's some quick thinking. So roll 2d6 plus your canny. You have no rerolls.
Okay. Oh God in heaven.
You guys are making some serious choices.
If you're feeling generous and you want to help out our queens, you can all work together to donate rerolls, or you can donate rerolls yourself. Going to oneshot.straylogic.com/#reroll
Oh, it's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
it's
is it?
excellent.
You said with canny?
with canny.
Yeah, that's 11, 12, 13.
Yes. Woo.
So while
Good
you
plan.
may
Betty
have,
Dabbs.
while you may have broken, while their lockpick may have broken in half in the lock, Betty, you kind of maneuver and you kind of almost just like using the broken end of your lockpick, you kind of just pop the hinge out so smoothly, and you catch like the pin in your other hand as both hinges come off.
Great.
Nicely done, Bet.
I slowly start pushing it in. Be ready.
Okay.
Roll me 2d6 plus your guts, because this door is not on hinges anymore, so it may fall over.
Okay. Okay.
We're really thinking this one.
What was it? 2d6 and
Guts.
And guts?
Goots.
Okay.
Goots. Ooh,
7, 8. It's just 8.
it's not the worst.
Okay.
So you are able, as you start to push it, it starts to kind of fall a little bit. You're able to catch it, but it's going to be really difficult. You're not going to be able to put this door back in the same place as it was.
Fuck this door.
Somebody's going to have to hold on to this door while the other person investigates.
All right, D.
Am I stronger? I don't know. Maybe bigger, stronger. Should I hold the door and you're better at investigation.
Okay.
I'll hold the door.
Yes.
I'll hold the door.
Hold the door, D.
D. All right.
So yeah, you're holding on to this door.
I
Is that a Game of Thrones reference?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sweet baby child.
Yes, sweet child. It is.
It's okay.
All right. I want to go in as stealthily as I can to investigate what's inside.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus your canny.
Please be good.
You do have one reroll now.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
But you're not going to need it.
6,
or
7,
maybe.
8, 9, 10.
Great.
Great.
So yes, Betty, being the stealthiest smidgen of them all, you creep your way into this storage room. There is no candlelight in the storage room as it has been locked. But you notice that there are some knocked over barrels. It looks like there's broken barrels that have a little bit of mead kind of soaking out of, like seeping out of them onto the ground. You see really hard indents of hoof prints kind of into the ground here. And then you see a barrel, a large barrel that's moving a little bit.
Hey, T.
What?
There's like a moving barrel in here.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Is someone in there?
Should I poke it?
Yeah. Look inside.
I try to open the barrel to look inside.
Okay, roll me.
Is this too direct? Am I gonna die here?
This could be it.
There's
for
a
you.
trap. No, there's only 2d6 plus. I'm gonna say guts because you're kind of using your strength to
Okay.
kind of pry open this barrel and look inside. You have 2 rerolls now.
Eight.
Thank you.
8.
Okay. That's.
Can't get better than
I
that.
feel
You're-
like sick with it. Yeah.
You're not able to pull off the head of the barrel entirely, but you are able to. There's like a hole and there's like a cork at the top, so you are able to pull off the cork, look inside the hole. You do see an eye looking back at you,
Oh.
and you hear muffled like.
I go. Eep. I put the cork back in. And guy, D, I think we need to get everyone in here. There's somebody in this barrel. Something bad's happened.
Oh my god.
Oh
gods. Okay.
How quickly can I run back out and get these other two in the other room?
I'm gonna say pretty quickly, but D, you still have to stay here and hold this door.
I will hold the door.
All right, I run as fast as I can.
Real quick, Hannah and Dave, what were you doing in the tasting room? Oh, you have 6 rerolls now.
We're
so.
doing.
Thanks, guys.
We're doing shots of whiskey.
Hey, someone hurt that man, and I don't know why, but I want to fix him.
You can't fix anybody.
His
Dave.
family misses him, and
Your family misses you, Dave.
You're both doing shots of whiskey?
Yeah.
How many shots have you done?
oh, I lost count.
I mean, my rep estimate's about 6, but I think there's 2 bottles down right now.
Great. We're going to do a get sober roll because you're going to need to get sober. So you both roll me 2d6 plus your heart.
That's not
Okay.
foreboding at all.
Oh no.
7 over here.
A 7. So
Are you holding on to that 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
here's how the get sober roll rule works. On a 10 plus, you are completely sober. On a 7 to 9, the hangover is not treating you well, and you have a -1 on the next 5 rolls.
Okay.
And on a fail, I get to
wanna
decide
re-roll
your
that?
fate.
No, I'm sticking with it because
All right, I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
What did you
Use it.
get?
Because it's 5.
Oh, okay.
That would not be good.
Thanks. I mean, you know what? Narratively.
Oh, of course.
Ah, fuck. That's 4. How many rerolls?
5.
Okay, we can use just 1 more.
Use
Great.
it, girl.
Oh! 10.
Great, you are completely sober. You sober up like a
Yeah, 'cause
queen.
Fucking,
Like a rat queen.
Rat queens! Yeah, I take like a sniff of coffee.
how did you do that?
It's that cold brew he's got. Dude, if you want to be a rat queen, you gotta drink like a rat queen.
I mean, us Dave's always envied your everything.
That's why Smidgen Dave probably died. And I walk.
I'm gonna say because you said that you did trigger one of his. You just did trigger his baggage.
Oh!
So Dave, you start moaning so loudly you have attracted the attention of Greg, who's now gonna come over quickly than he initially was.
Oh no.
You do have a quick moment though to talk to Hannah and Dave as he's moaning. You burst into the room.
I completely ignore Dave. Hannah, bad news. We gotta go.
What?
Just believe me. Dee's in the back. There's a body back there. We gotta go.
What? Alive?
Stop asking me questions. And I turn around and I run back. Follow me.
I
Dave-
got this. I run up to Greg. Hold me, you beautiful beast.
Oh my
Greg,
god.
Greg is outside, so you run outside to him.
Smidgen, hold me.
Perfect.
Smidgen. No. Oh gosh, Greg's gonna do a roll to save the charcuterie board. Oh.
Cheese roll.
Greg rolled an 8. So you see Greg as you kind of you tackle his waist.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on to that beautiful lower half of his body.
And as he kind of just grunts as a little bit of the kind of the freshly cured meats kind of fall onto the ground. Man, you're really harsh in the vibe here. Look, I'm trying to bring you snacks. What's going on? Why are you?
I lost everything.
Yeah.
And you lost a lot too. You just won't admit it. What? Your family misses you.
How do you know that?
Oh,
I was
fuck.
peering around the bar for things about you because I love you so much. And I just thought, you can't be real. Something has to be wrong with you because you're perfect. And then I saw your family misses you, and I realized my family misses me. And you have to go to them. They need you. They miss you. They feel bad. I know you know it. Don't hate them for what they did.
I don't hate my family.
You gotta go to them.
I gotta run a business.
That's the. Oh no, it's still hot. I don't. Everything
Here,
you say, it's
come,
so confusing.
Look, something's going on with you. I think maybe the meat has hit you a certain way. Come, sit and go into the tasting room.
No, I'm supposed
I've got
to be distracting
cheeses.
you.
I've got breads. You distracting me?
Jesus!
You're so hot.
God. The worst, Dave.
So cut to Betty, Hannah, and Dee. Dee still holding the door. Hannah, you come upon the scene.
I can't believe that you mistrust this person who's taken us in here completely. And I'm walking through the cellar.
Okay. I go straight to the barrel. I'm like, there is somebody in this barrel.
Okay, fine. Then if someone is in this barrel, they wouldn't mind if I just hit on the top of it. Oh shit, there's someone in the barrel.
Let's just open it. I just wanted you guys to all be here.
Okay, I open it.
Roll me 2d6 plus your guts.
You roll me 2d6 plus your guts.
I'm saucy.
Do you want
Yep.
disadvantage? Do you want to reroll?
Yes.
Nope, it's all of this.
Don't sass the GM.
I really made a mistake. 6, 7, 8.
8. You are only able, because it's a really well built barrel. You're kind of you see your knuckles start to turn white as you're just trying to peel it off with your hands. You get about a fourth of the lid off, kind of almost if you were opening a can and the can opener only got a little bit of it off, but
This seems like something we shouldn't meddle with.
There's a person in there.
I open the little cork again, and I look and I say, hey, knock once if the centaur trapped you in here.
Knock once if you're a good guy.
He's not gonna tell us if he's a
Exactly. That means he's a bad guy. Maybe he deserves to be locked in there. All right. I lift up the barrel and smash it.
you smash the barrel. Roll me 2d6 plus your
Can I
guts.
help her?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll me 2d6 plus your Hannah bond.
Hand bound.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that is a +1.
Plus guts?
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Hey, 11.
11. Great. As you kind of, with your fist, just kind of bring your 2 fists down to smash this barrel to pieces, you come,
Do we hear that?
yes, we'll see. As soon as you alerted Dave, or
Why,
Dave, you
hey.
alerted Greg that you're a distraction. So Dave, Greg put down the charcuterie board and started making his way towards the
He tried. I
distillery.
grabbed onto his tail.
Oh, no.
His silky, silky tail.
Oh,
Roll me
no.
2d6 plus guts.
Good.
You also have a
so
-1
good.
on your next 5 rolls.
I know, GM.
Everyone's sassing the GM.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be
+2, -1.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So minus. Oh, +1.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a 7.
Great. You pull his tail. He kind of rears back, but
I want you to love me.
you are behind a horse. So he kicks you in the face.
This. There's a brief moment where right before it happens, I go, oh shit.
As he kicks you in the face with his back hooves. And you see as the hooves are kind of coming towards your face, you see that he has these really nice like platinum horseshoes that are like engraved.
Come on.
And as they smack you in the face, you have this kind of
well, what's running through my head is like, okay, that's a little too much.
you have like this paisley design now imprinted on your face from the horseshoe.
How much damage?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So
whatever.
you kind of a bludgeon,
scratch.
a little, yeah, a little
Negligible.
a little knock to the head. But you are managed to like you kind of pulled him back for a sec, so he's not entered the room yet. Yeah, Hannah, as you punch open this barrel, suddenly the being that was being kept within the barrel springs forward, its hands reaching out and ripping off the bandana that was tied against the gag that was tied against its mouth. And it is in fact a very gross, very pale, very old looking hobgoblin who kind of lurches at you and kind of tries to be like, thank you, as he pulls out a horn from his bag.
Oh, crap.
And blows into it.
Oh, crap.
D, you see that he's wearing a bronze necklace that
With
has
the
the emblem of
we did a bad thing.
the Midi Cavern Goblins.
I am beginning to agree with you that we're the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I
monsters.
think we're the bad guys.
Yeah.
This horn is like this kind of like it sounds like a weird horn at first. It isn't very loud, but all of a sudden you start to hear this kind of like almost like small muttering of a crowd as it comes closer and closer and closer.
Oh no.
And suddenly, yes, you're saying, oh no, Greg with his superior centaur hearing has heard that horn perfectly.
Wait.
Turns to you.
Hold the fuck up. Just a human body.
Still like magical.
Ah, shit.
got-
Superior hearing too?
He's got all the good qualities of a horse.
He really listens when you say
So a 20-inch dick and perfect hearing.
Yeah.
That great.
Sounds like
Fuck you, Greg.
platinum
But he
horseshoes.
can't wear pants, so there's always a con.
Like he wants to.
He should never wear
I'm,
pants.
that's why I'm not dating right now.
Greg turns to you, swashes his tail away. Dave looks at you and says, "What in the name of Bilford Boggins has your friends done?"
We did a bad thing.
Suddenly, through the window that you saw was ajar earlier, comes crashing through that window and the window on the opposite side. 8 goblins just kind of come like rappelling down ropes. This being the signal for them to come attack the Mustang Meadery.
Maybe they were gonna do this anyway.
D, drop the door on him.
Yeah, I dropped the door.
You dropped the door on
How
the
many
hop-
can I? Yeah, how many
I'm
are
gonna say
we?
they're
It's a
all
big
kind of
door.
like there's a big door.
Yeah.
They're kind of a little ways away from you. The one enemy that you would hit would be the hobgoblin.
Okay, I'll try to. I want to smash the door with him, and if anyone else is close enough too, but definitely him.
Okay, roll me 2d6 plus your guts. You have 3 rerolls.
Okay, I'm gonna
we
need
fucking
a
need 'em right now.
We're the
Also, a
worst.
combo would be pretty good.
Okay. It's still not good. It's 6.
You can still take it. Go for it.
I'll do another.
We need them.
All right. You have 2 rerolls
Okay.
left.
Oh.
Oh, yay, that's worse. 4,
5.
5,
Yeah.
5.
Go for it.
Oh, it was 5 before I counted wrong. Okay, last one.
Okay, 1 reroll.
Oh no.
I'm not good at this. 6. I'll just take it.
All right.
D.
D, unfortunately, as you try to drop this door on the hobgoblin, the door lands in such a way that it doesn't fall forwards. It falls backwards.
On me.
So
It falls
you
on
take,
me?
yeah, it falls on you, and you're kind of pinned to the ground underneath this door right now, with
Dear
3
God.
points of damage.
I have terrible luck.
That doesn't hit any of the incoming goblins, though.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
The hobgoblin takes out his bronze sword and makes a swipe at you, Hannah. What do you want to do?
I would like to. Oh shit! I was gonna put you in my way. I want to use my quarterstaff to blunt, just deter it.
Great. I'm gonna say that's defying danger, so you're gonna roll me 2d6 plus canny.
I snake-eyed it.
You have 1 reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help this fight go well, please go to oneshot.storylogic.com, #reroll, $25.
7.
Wow.
A 7?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Great.
we're gonna die.
So you are. Let's see. Boop-a-doop, boop. So you are able, yes, you are able to kind of, you take your quarterstaff and you kind of meet his sword halfway and kind of hit his hands and kind of cause his sword to go, him and his sword to kind of go the other way. Unfortunately, that was the direction that Betty was in. And Betty, you take a slice across the forearm for 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Man, got one of you, yes!
Can I turn around my quarterstaff in that move and just shove it down his throat?
Yeah, roll me 2d6 plus guts.
Okay.
If anyone wants to go help D, that's an option too.
I'm trying to figure out if I can heal myself while I'm pinned.
I was
Dave,
out-
what do you want to do? Yeah,
I was
you're kind of
outside.
out.
I'm gonna run in. I see everything that's happening. It's like you run into the room and it's all slow motion and all this stuff's happening and I feel so bad. I feel awful. I don't even know why I looked. I should have known. You're such a good guy. Understandable mistake. In this world, though, everyone's awful.
Yes.
So
As you run in, Greg comes behind you. Greg looks at you for a moment and says, "I'm gonna teach you a lesson real quick. Why don't we take some of these goblins out together?
Aw.
Learn a little something about fighting from old Greg here."
did they give you a combo?
They
with
gave me
and
a
Greg?
combo of you and Greg.
Yay!
I'm gonna ride him.
I knew it.
And I'm gonna take my hammer and I'm just gonna start
Playing
pinging him up,
polo.
up into the air with the hammer, and it's gonna be the best time of my fucking life.
It's called the Polo YOLO.
Oh my gosh, the polo YOLO.
YOLO Polo. That's what's better.
You YOLO.
YOLO
I don't know what
Polo.
any of that means, so I mess it up, and I'm like El Pollo Yolo.
So Dave, you look at Greg. Greg looks at you. He kind of gives you a wink and a nod. Get on me.
I grab his mane and I lift my left leg up first, and I really just smoothly slide
It's in
right
slow
up on
motion.
top of his back. Let's do this.
Hey, give yourself a nice little hair flip before this gets started. We'll work on it. As he
Okay.
starts to as you see in slow motion, Greg kind of kicks one hoof back to kind of get a running start. It's not a big room, but he's gonna get a little bit of a running start as he starts to gallop, and as you kind of take your hammer and you pop the goblin that is closest to you, and you just kind of soar him right through the window that he came into.
Oh, yes.
Right into the outside as you hear this crack and splat on the ground. As now there's only,
This is my face the whole time, by the way.
and you also are able to lean over and kind of get one on the left side of Greg, and instead of him going through a window, he goes right into a barrel at such piercing speeds that the barrel pops open, and now there's just mead splashing everywhere, and it's getting on you and Greg.
Can I see this from under the door?
Yeah, you can hear it.
I'm like,
you
oh
can
God,
hear it,
that's
and you
hot.
just see
It's really hot.
and then Greg kind of shakes his mane and his
I'm
tail.
being the Dave that I want to be.
As you've just kind of, there's 7 goblins left, but one of them's kind of knocked out. You've
Yeah.
knocked him out, and he's in the barrel.
So I thrust the quarterstaff into his mouth with roll my d6 with canny or guts.
Guts.
So that's 6, 7, 8.
An 8. Great. Yes, you are able to. You do, yeah. Ooh, you do slam it into his mouth, and you kind of get him in the back of the neck, kind of get it back in his throat.
Sorry.
And he's like, ah!
Yeah, try blowing a horn with that blowhole.
And then he kind of quickly takes his sword and swings it at you, trying to get you to stop it. And it kind of nicks your fingers on your staff, and you drop your staff.
Is there a
For
damage?
2 points.
2 points.
I want to try to blind several of the goblins at once by throwing a bunch of mushrooms in the air and then hitting it with one of my daggers so they kind of explode in a little puff and blinds multiple goblins. Let's see if I can do this.
You do have friends in the room.
It's creative.
It is creative.
I am there, so I'll help you.
I'm under a door, so I'm safe.
4, 8. No, wait, 8, 9.
9 for your Betty roll?
Yes.
So you have a +1.
+1. Okay. And this is considered canny or good?
I'm gonna say that this is a skill because you're making a
Skill?
ranged attack
Okay.
with throwing them up, your
+2.
mushrooms up in the air,
Whoa.
hitting them precisely.
That's how I helped you. Get it, little girl.
9 minus 1 is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Nailed it.
Great.
Nice.
So, yes, describe to me how you do this in detail.
Not today, you stupid goblins. I run up into the wall and I'm kind of like running on the wall. I throw a handful of mushrooms out, and as I'm continuing to run around the wall, I throw a dagger and they explode and hit several goblins in the face.
Yes,
and
you have
I'm
now
fine.
blinded 4 of the goblins who are just kind of impaired, and so they're kind of running. You see these goblins kind of running into barrels, running into each other. 2 of the goblins actually take their swords out and stab each other.
Yay.
So there's just 5 left.
Oh, that was good.
I'd like to free D from under,
Great.
under the door.
Roll me 2d6 plus your gets.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna charm it, like levitate it.
Ooh,
Okay, and
you
then
could
roll me
use it
2d6
for
plus skill.
weapon.
Plus, oh well, that's not very helpful. Oh, that's all right. 9.
9, great. So yeah, you are able to raise that door up, D. You are able to kind of crawl underneath, but
Woohoo!
unfortunately your levitate was not strong enough to use it then as a weapon, so it kind of falls directly to the ground. As
just
the
missed my
hobgoblin
Thanks.
kind of scrambles away from you two and climbs on top of the leftmost distillery barrel and goes,
Greg! I told you you'd never have a business here. Not so much as you do business in the Midgate Forest. This is all mine. You cut down my trees. You used my bees and my honey. Raven's Hollow and the Midgate Forest are Major Gobbo's town.
You call yourself Gobos?
This is very complicated and political.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, get me in tight.
sure thing.
I can't do it. I can't.
So
I have to leave.
I'm gonna kind of steer his
sitting
mane
next to it.
directly towards the hobgoblin, and I want to like get up on him, and I'm like surfing on his back, and I've got the hammer, and as we get close, I'm basically just gonna jump off and do a flying like uppercut with the hammer on that hobgoblin. Specifically though, and I know this is gonna be really tough to succeed, I would like to, while his head's popping off his fucking back, take my other hand and grab that horn that he had before it like smashes or goes away. I want to basically it's like pop and take that away from him.
Roll me 2d6 plus skill.
Hey, by the way, can Greg roll to help me on this since I whispered in his ear to help me?
You're no longer in a comp. Oh, actually, you know what?
Because I
Greg,
You can
asked
still
Greg.
help, yeah.
Greg does have a bond with you. All right.
We have bonded.
You have bonded.
no.
Yeah, you're the only, you don't know this, you're the only person he's let ride his back that has not been like family or a potential lover.
Wow.
Well,
How does
how do we know I'm still not in that
I
category?
mean-
You said potential.
Potential.
Unfortunately, Greg rolled a 4, so you have, your bond is not that strong, so you have a -1. On top of your other -1.
Got ahead of
first-
yourself, buddy.
So first, just
Two
to see,
sixes.
so just to see if you can actually still successfully ride Greg,
Oh, no.
roll me 2d6 with skill, and then for your attack, roll me 2d6 plus your guts. Since this is a very intense combo.
And both of them have -2? Or is only one of them?
only one of them has -2. The other one has -1
I'll
until
take my
you
attack with a -2 since
Great.
that was the one
so
I
do
asked
you,
for a bond
do you
on.
skill with a -1.
In tight.
Okay.
Tight.
Okay.
I will take an 8 on the riding.
Great.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And for the attack, it's going to be a +2 and a -2, so it'll even out. And also an 8.
Great.
2 8s.
All right. So yes, you climb aboard Greg, even though he's kind of like, just one more time, as he lights a cigarette. Another one.
running, that's amazing.
As he kind of gallops, and you slip a little bit, so your jump is not as high as you wanted it to be. As your GM, Emily, I'm going to give you a hard choice.
Okay.
You can either save this horn, or you can knock Major Gobbo off.
Save the horn. I want the horn.
Great. So you jump up. Describe to me how you distract him enough to grab the horn.
As I'm flying through the air, I rip off my wet shirt, revealing the most muscular, fucking hairy little body you've ever seen in your life. It is just...
And with the mead that has now been exploding from the barrels, it starts to like this honey like glow starts
Glistening.
to then glistening.
wet red hair.
You
That's the fan art I want.
see, in another slow motion moment, you see Major Gobbo go, what? As you fly up, yank that horn, and then I'm gonna say, because you were only able to grab that, you land successfully, kind of roll out on the ground.
Don't worry, queens. I know what to do. And I run.
Great.
Run away?
Yes.
I'm gonna say you do that.
Yep.
We're kicking him out, right?
I'm very confused. How many gobos are left?
There are 5. One of them is in a mead barrel, trying to get himself out.
Okay.
2 of them are blinded, and then the other 2 are still kind of running around. And then there's Major Gobbo, who's still up at top. And he goes,
Okay.
"What the? Ah!"
I'd like to fireball that fuck.
Great. 2d6 plus your skill. Greg! And Greg's kind of like, he sees you running. What the?
What's our reroll status?
None.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
What
Well,
to do? What to do?
Been a great
4.
second episode, guys.
4.
It's really, 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 really bad. I blame Dave.
Hannah, unfortunately, as you summon this
Didn't use it.
fireball, mead is a liquor.
Oh.
Another fire.
Liquor is flammable.
Another fire in a bar!
And you have all this liquor-drenched wood.
Don't think I didn't think this was gonna happen.
So not only, and also, you're slightly drenched in liquor because
Oh.
the meat exploded. So your fireball, you see from the base of your wand, from the tip of your wand, this fireball start to ignite, but instead it comes back at you because you're coated in liquor. You take 4 points of damage as you're now kind of slightly on fire on your arms. And then the 2 nearest barrels closest to you have started to ignite. One of them holding the goblin that was kind of stuck in it.
Okay, I see his abs and I raise my tits. So I take off the top of my outfit and discard the flames.
Got it.
But in like a awesome, slow-mo moment, like, not today, devil.
It's a good thing Dave's not in the room, or this whole day is just too much.
And I'd like to take the smoky, fiery jacket and wrap it around Habbo Gobbo.
He's pretty far away and he's still up on
Who's
top.
close?
The goblin that's stuck in the barrel.
Well, then I'll Molotov cocktail that bitch.
Great, you want to set it even more on fire, just kick him in there.
Yeah, so I'll stick my jacket in there and
Great. I'm going to say roll me 2d6 plus canny. 'cause
gotta
you're
use
quick
what I got
thinking.
going on, you guys.
Yeah, it seemed like the GM was possibly saying, like, you want to light more things on fire?
It's a little too late. Canny, 6.
Oh. Okay.
6. Unfortunately, is a fail because a 7 to 9 is a mixed success. Rerolls, you can provide them.
Oh, my God.
As
We were really taking them for granted, you
Hannah,
guys.
as you
Yeah.
try to take off your jacket, that one right arm is just not coming out of it. So you take
Because of the wine still
you
in
take
it. my
3. You're still on fire, so you take 3 more hits of fire damage. As Hannah, you're smoking. The Major Gobbo standing on top of the distillery. This is great! I should get captured more often! Yay! Do my work for me, wenches!
I want to throw a dagger at his eye.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus skill.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's a 4.
Oh my gosh! Hey,
Wow.
you know Dungeon World is really hard.
Dungeon World is ridiculous.
We do have one. We just got to reroll.
Oh, do
have
it.
to
Use
reroll
it.
this.
You have
Reroll
to.
it.
Thank you for doing
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. 6. That's a 6.
Still fail.
Still a fail.
Still a fail.
Okay.
So as you try to throw your dagger, you throw your dagger. Unfortunately, it did not get the arc that you wanted it to get, and instead it lands on Greg. As you throw your dagger, Greg was on his way to try to make a swipe at Major Gobbo for destroying his distillery that is now slowly catching on fire as your dagger goes straight into kind of his back, like his right into his back, as he lets out the most sensual yet sad moan.
My bad, dude.
As his horse side kind of kicks in and he starts to kind of rear and buck.
Oh.
Ugh,
My
as he
tears
runs
are
out of the room, kind of clutching the back of his like his back that is now.
Yo,
He just ran out with 1 wound?
Yeah, that's
you
kind of like
later.
That's a turn off.
that is a turn off. I mean, like, stay and fight.
Yeah.
Suck it, Greg! Fuck you! Major Gabo says as he watches it. Great job! And Major Gabo is now going to try to escape. He's going to try to climb out the window that he snuck in with originally.
Not
Wait,
before.
Just trying to escape?
Yeah. Anyone can try to stop
Not
him.
before I hit him. Oh, go for it.
No, yeah. I want to do 2 things. I want to do cast magic weapon.
Ooh.
And I have my scimitar that I'll use it. So the weapon I hold will do plus 1d4 damage.
Great.
And I'd also like to call an advanced move Empower, so that if I do a 10 plus, then I can either double it or double the targets.
All right.
If I roll a 10
So you have to
plus.
roll a 10 plus. We have no more rerolls. So yes, D, being freed from this door and seeing the chaos around you, then start to begin to empower yourself.
do it,
All right.
Let's see it.
What am I rolling?
Empower, I'm going to say heart.
Oh,
Well,
okay. 6 plus 2 is 8, and there's no rerolls, so
8.
8.
Does it say what a mixed success is for that ability?
Well, not for Empower. I didn't get that.
Okay.
But
So then this would be a new reroll, yeah. So you don't get the empower.
I don't get the Empower, but if that's a success, then I get to do plus 1d4 damage.
on your enhanced weapon.
Yeah, on the magic weapon.
Great.
If
let's-
it's a success.
Let's
then.
roll for magic. Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's roll for magic together.
So is it a D4 if you are successful in a hit or successful in casting magic weapon? Probably casting.
The weapon you hold while casting does plus 1d4 damage until you dismiss the spell.
Great. I'm gonna say
So basically, every time I use it now.
awesome.
Nice.
So I'm gonna say yes. Use plus skill because you're summoning some magics.
Okay. But I'm just rolling a d4, right? Oh, I have to roll to hit.
Yes, you have to roll a hit,
Oh. Okay.
and then if it is successful,
Skill.
yes.
All right. Come on, skill. Ooh, 9.
A 9.
Still mixed success.
Is it still a mixed success? You do not get that additional D4, I believe.
Okay.
But if you do hit, I will say
Okay.
that is a successful hit. Ooh. So yes, how do you want to? Are you just kind of running up to him and climbing up? Or are you throwing your scimitar? Or?
If I'm close enough, I want to run up and just like swing it at him, and then I'm hoping in the arc, then I'll be able to re-swing if I need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you do get one swing in. So as you run up, you kind of start to climb up the side of this distillery. As you take out your scimitar and you give him a nice swipe, you actually, as he's trying to escape, you actually cleave him in his right calf.
Yay.
Incredibly well, as now he's handicapped, as he's just kind of like, he starts to kind of slide down the rope he was climbing up and goes, oh, and he's like he lands on the distillery barrel and then tries to catch himself as he slides down and hits the ground and now is on the ground with you.
Well,
Damn you!
at this point, I've now run to where I was running, which was the bridge with Dave the Bridge Troll.
Okay.
And in game, last I knew, the biggest threat was the overrun of goblins. I turn around when I get to the bridge. I see that there's a fire in the distance. Well, I'll try it anyway. And I blow the horn. I would like to attract all the other goblins that were left to the bridge, because Lord knows trolls hate goblins.
That is a troll fact. Roll me 2d6 plus heart.
A troll fan.
Ba, 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 ba.
2d6 plus
Your heart.
hurt. Guess what?
What?
I don't have any more negative ones because I
Hooray!
rolled them all
You're
out.
completely sober.
Oh, great.
matter.
Well, that's 7 total.
7.
Grab bag.
With that horn, you do, it kind of, it gives you a sec. You're like, "Weh." You don't really know how to blow into it at first. Bridge troll Dave kind of, what? Dave, back!
Shut up.
Dave!
Shut up.
As you blow into the horn.
I'm bringing you a present.
As you blow into the horn, unfortunately, you do not attract the goblins that were in the meadery, but instead you attract the remaining goblins that were in the midi cavern. So all of a sudden, out of this cavern in the distance, you see five goblins thinking that they in fact were reinforcements. This is now their time. As they start barreling towards you and Troll Dave.
All right, Dave, listen to me. Listen to me.
my
What?
God.
I feel really bad about what happened earlier.
You see,
I
like
feel
he's like
awful.
bruising and like he's trying to
was
bandage it. It's
as
not
you know,
good.
it was a job.
Yeah.
We're doing our jobs, but you know
Sure.
what? I bet after your last meal was ruined, tasty little treat, you're real. You know, you need a snack, right?
Sure.
Real good snack. What if
Or
I
a
told?
punching Dave. Dave just need punching bag.
I got lots of punching bags coming your way and snacks on top of it. That's how good of a Dave I am. All right, bags of punch, snack, right up to your door. They're coming this. You know what? I'm just gonna step out of the way, and I just kind of cross the bridge and wait for them
Across
to
the ridge, and you see Dave kind of crawl out. He's more pissed off by how horrible his day has been than anything else. And so you see, as these 5 goblins come up, you see Dave bridge shoulder Dave just kind of wind up his like big troll arms as he starts slamming these goblins into this bridge. The bridge's foundation then starts to kind of crumble
Oh
a
my
little
goodness.
bit. But he just smashes these goblins to pieces
He's not
right
really
in front of
using
you.
his brain.
And then he's just kind of.
Eat
May-
them, eat them, eat them, eat them. Oh, they taste so good. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Put it in your mouth.
Troll eats fairies, not Troll doesn't eat everything that Troll fight. Dave, racist. But
That's
Dave think maybe Dave
gonna
go
look-
into bodyguard.
This is a learning experience. I apologize for my prejudices against trolls. I take that. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry. That's on me. Just beat them to a pulp. Don't eat them. Noted.
Get out!
I'm on my way out. I'm on my
We
way
cut
out.
back to the Mustang meadery.
I'd
Hannah,
like,
you're still on fire.
I am, even though I took off my jacket.
You were not
Oh.
able to take off your jacket. You're still kind of like, I would say,
Got
yeah, you're
stuck in
still
it.
kind of singeing a little
Is
bit.
there like a sand bucket or like a water bucket like
I'll
for
say there's some
emergencies?
water. Yeah, there's some water nearby. There's like water. There's 2 water troughs.
I'd like to, dunk myself into that trough.
Great. I'm gonna say you do that.
Okay, I'm sexy
And wet.
and wet and a little burned, just like a
little
lot
toasty.
of conditions going
Great.
on. And now, as I get my wherewithal, I'd like to shoot a magic missile. Is there a way that I can line up the shot so that I hit multiple goblins?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus your skill.
Yep, that I have. No. 8? No rerolls?
No rerolls.
8.
8. So you are able to line up this shot as you kind of take your wand out and you kind of like almost like doing a side dive to the side, almost ducking out of the way of other attacks as you kind of fire your wand in the direction of 3 goblins that you then kind of with a magic missile almost skewer through. So these 3 goblins get skewered. So now there are
Fireworks.
wow.
There
There
we
are
call it Hannah Day.
2. This was the 2 blind goblins and the one that was still in the barrel. So now there's just 2 goblins left.
Nice.
And Major Gobbo, who's kind of crawling on his stomach around this burning meadery.
I'm gonna take a hack at him again.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus guts.
Plus guts, that's an 8. Wait, no, it's a 6. It's a 6.
Unfortunately, as you think from the way he's crawling on his stomach, it looks like he's pretty open. So as you kind of raise your scimitar back to kind of swipe at him, he turns around and goes, "Surprise!" and throws a smoke bomb in your face, and now
Typical
you're temporarily
goblin.
blinded.
What does he think? He's the fucking highwayman?
Yeah, I want to try to prevent the head gobbo from escaping and hurt him in the process.
Great. Roll me 2d6 plus, I'm going to say, canny.
I'm gonna help her.
Oh,
Okay, roll me 2d6 plus your Betty.
Never mind. That was a 6. Fail? Total fail? Utter fail?
You get a -1.
Sorry.
Cool, man.
Oh, man.
So it's only +1, so it's a 7 total.
7.
Still better.
You are. How did you want to stop him from leaving?
I wanted to cut the rope that he was climbing up to try to escape, and then
hoping that will cause him some damage by throwing a dagger at it?
He's already on the ground.
Oh,
He
okay.
fell off the road.
Oh, he
So do you
fell
want to kind of stop? You want to kind of maybe bar an exit or throw something in his path or kind of maybe?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to try to throw my dagger into his good leg. Because he said one of his legs is damaged, right?
Yeah. So you want to roll the dagger? You want to throw the dagger into the other good leg?
Yeah.
Because it was a mixed success. I will say you do get the dagger into his leg, but he's kind of like tough. He's already toughened through one leg injury. You don't peer. It's kind of like a light stab, so it's kind of just barely in there. So he's
Okay.
kind of like, ah! And he's still trying to get out. But you did do. Ooh, you did do a little. He's bleeding from both legs, but his sheer determination to get out of this building is powering his drive
Two
to leave.
bloody stumps crawling.
It's just two like blood like trails.
You can't leave your army when you've called them.
Suddenly, Greg comes back in. His shirt is now off. He has bandaged himself in the back, and he
What a
brings
loser.
out his wood chopping axe.
Oh.
And he is seeing that his tavern is on fire,
No.
and you see this kind of. He kind of exhales like a horse. You see this rage pierce his. From now, you see his like shimmering amber eyes that you couldn't really see behind his glasses earlier. As his glasses are off, his hair's no longer in its like gelled bun as it's kind of whipping in the wind as he goes through and he chops the head off the two remaining goblins.
He has a man bun.
He's a man bun.
A
Aww.
gelled back man bun with glasses.
Yeah, now the juice is loose.
Super hot.
Super hot.
As he runs in front of Major Gabo and points his axe at him. What else are you guys gonna do? Anything that can stop him right here?
Kill him.
Do it.
Great, I'll just do it. Oh man, he does it real good. So, you see, in a very sexy way, Greg wipes the sweat off of his brow as he raises.
Hold on, can I say that I just ran back?
Yeah. As he raises his wood chopping axe into the air and slams it right in like the middle of the head of Major Gabo, splitting his brain cavity in half. As you see Major Gabo, his eyes roll into the back of his head as he falls face down onto the ground.
Oh, hey.
Someone gonna help me put out this fire?
Okay.
What about the
Greg.
one in my pants?
All right, that's not bad.
My place is literally on fire right now as he kind of
Alright.
he puts down his axe and gets like a bucket and starts to extinguish the
I
meadery.
help and stuff.
Yeah.
Put
I
out
step back.
fire.
'Cause last time I tried to help in this situation, I made things way worse.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Whiskey on fire.
Time has passed as the fire in the meadery has been put out. There was two kind of big barrels of mead that definitely got singed. They could be possibly sold as a smoky flavor. Greg toys with the idea.
Well,
As
I
he-
do have a proposal for Greg.
He wipes off his hands and still completely shirtless.
I feel really bad about what happened.
Yeah.
And I know that this has been great.
Yeah, that's what it's been.
It's been
I've learned a
something.
lot.
I mean, did you go into my storage room to begin with because you thought someone... I tried to...
Greg, I'd like to offer you my services. Help you rebuild and fix the damage that we, the Rat Queens, have done. And how would you like a temperature-controlled environment to house some of your equipment? I know a constant temperature is very important for brewing.
So you're a brew man yourself.
I dabble.
You didn't tell me that earlier.
I have many secrets.
He kind of eyes sizes you up.
I have 10 daughters.
You're a changed man, Dave.
If that were true, he'd be going home to his wife.
Well, I have to set things right first. This is what she would want.
And
And I think she'd also like me to learn more from him while I can.
yeah. And maybe Greg, you can pay him something.
I'm happy to reimburse him for his services.
Oh no, the Rat Queens owe me money for helping out on this adventure.
Well, no, you should also get paid from Greg.
You
Oh,
should
yeah,
also
both.
not get
That'd
paid
be
from
great.
us because you didn't do anything.
But anyway,
Yeah, actually.
the caverns are yours. We cleared out the goblins.
You see him exhale and just kind of...
And they tried to steal from you, so I think rightfully, and the local laws, that land is yours now.
Man, those
And we defeated
mini
them
cavern, those mini cavern goblins have been a hole in my side. You know that Major Gobbo kept trying to insist that he kept trying to stop every shipment of my mead off this road.
And see, all you were doing was just putting a cap on your problems instead of dealing with them outright. So we helped you.
I was gonna try and interrogate him to see if I could learn any information, but I mean, I guess killing him also. I've always been a lover, not a fighter,
Oh
and
my god.
That's why we're here. Sometimes
Yeah.
fate.
If I've learned anything from my time with the Rat Queens, it's kill first, ask questions later.
I don't
Yeah.
know that that's our
Well,
motto, but
That's exactly what you've done in every situation today.
It is exactly
You know what,
our
I'll-
behavior.
I'll take you up. I think maybe you're right. Maybe I can have you take some barrels into the cavern. Maybe we can set up a stall there. Maybe a watch
Double
or
your
a
supply,
a
even.
storage. Yeah, it's not
I
a
think
bad
this will
idea.
be good for you. Good for us.
I like the way you think, Dave.
Me too.
Well, Queens, now that I'm pretty sure the roads are pretty safe. I've had the cart ready in the back ever since you arrived, and if you'd like to just get on that and start going.
What time is it?
It's pretty late.
or early.
Maybe we should have that charcuterie.
I think we need some charcuterie. I
Has
need
that-
to heal up and rest.
I think we outstayed our welcome. I think we should work on our rations, and I think we should get the fuck out of here.
Can I see? Is there the charcuterie's there? I'm gonna just go over and take some
You take some.
because I'm hungry.
That's great. That's fair.
You take some charcuterie.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just go.
This is what I said from the beginning. For
Yeah.
once, we should have just gotten to straight to the business. But
Well, we would have encountered the gobbos at some point.
I don't know about that.
Alright, would have.
Well, Dave, do you want to say goodbye to your friends?
Again, friends is a strong word.
I thought this was gonna be easy, but this is the right choice. Number 2. I've learned so much from you. How to be kind, how to be open to other people's ideas, how to approach every situation with a cool head. It means a lot to me. Smidgen, I don't feel like I know you at all, or I've even barely spoke to you, but you remind me of Smidgen, so you're the best.
Cool. High five.
Yeah, high five. Your god killed pretty much everyone, and I've been feeling real weird about that this whole time. But I guess you're cool too. Thanks. This has
I
been
don't
great.
really believe in it, if that makes any difference.
Yeah, it does. It helps. Fuck Nuri Goth.
Yeah, fuck Dragath.
Yeah, that. You know what? Fuck what you actually call it.
Yeah, fuck saying the name right.
Yeah. Nuri Baby.
All right, Dave, that's enough. You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm sorry.
Come back in.
Whoa. You're really cool, Greg.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm Greg's bitch now. I'll see you all later.
I mean, this is the result he always wanted.
Yeah.
It's the life I've dreamed of.
Well, at least it worked out for somebody here.
And you know what? Maybe he'll send for his wife and 10 daughters, and they'll all live here happily in a throuple.
If everything works out here, I'm never going home.
As the three of you climb onto the wagon that has been carefully and gently packed with each micro barrel of the micro brewed summer mead, you start to kind of hitch the horses as you begin your ride back to Palisades, when suddenly you hear from the trees above you,
You didn't get all of us!
as a goblin starts to lunge towards you, but suddenly you see something fly in front of you in a flash. And within seconds, this goblin's falling body is then severed in two and slides in front of you, landing on the road. The three of you turn around, and standing behind you, you see two figures. The small dwarven figure of Violet, who kind of sighs, and a large orc woman with an eye patch holding a bloody axe with a big smile on her face as she laughs and asks, well, what did we miss? And that is the end of tonight's episode. Violet, and Braga will be back next week.
Woo!
Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Zach, for jumping in,
For
playing
giving us
Dwarf Dave.
Dwarf Dave.
Dwarf
is in
Dave.
all of our
You know, he
hearts.
didn't say a word in the comics, but he said so many words tonight in our hearts.
Yeah.
And now he's working alongside Greg. Thank you all so
I'm
much.
gonna be working all over Greg.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
He's gonna put you to
Alongside,
work.
inside, outside.
I would like to thank everyone. How do I pull that up?
That's a whole thing someone will probably have to pull up for you on there.
Great.
Lucas could probably jump over and do that for you
I'm
real
gonna-
quick.
I'm gonna have
While that's
nightmares.
happening, I will say thank you everybody for supporting this show. It means the world to us here at Hyper RPG. For all new viewers, hello, I am Zach. I am one of the co-founders of the company. With my wife Malika, we run this show, and we have an amazing crew here, and we appreciate you all so much for watching, for enjoying our content. It means the world to us that you sit and watch and spend time out of your day to enjoy the silly things that we do. It really is. It's a special thing that anyone would sit and watch anything that we make. So we really do appreciate that and your support. This whole channel runs like a live Kickstarter. And on that note, this weekend on Sunday, we are doing 12 hours of RPGs from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And every little thing that we make there helps us continue making shows like this and the shows that other people are on this network, and keep the lights on and keep our employees paid and fed and everything else. So we'd appreciate if you stop by, have some fun with us. It will be a wild and good time. You're GMing one of them.
I am GMing the Captain Planet RPG.
Yes.
And I believe
Maybe.
maybe
Well, I mean, no, it's happened. If we hit our goal, I come out in full Captain Planet makeup,
Oh, so you're not playing until.
unless we hit the goal.
Wow.
he will be summoned by our Planeteers.
That's a pretty
Yes.
good ultimate goal.
That-
Yeah, the spandex gets here tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Wow.
Let's just clear the air. You're excited.
Let's just say since I met Malika, I've put on 25 pounds. So it's been a while since I put spandex on.
I'm gonna tell you right now, women like dad bods. We do.
This is what my wife tells me every day. She says it lets her know that she's feeding me well, and I'm like, I'm not going to put you into a bubble like that. That if you want to say that, that's fine. But
She said it.
she says it. That's her thing.
Thank you all so much for your support. Let's go ahead and read off and thank those who donated tonight. Thank you so much, Metus Phantom, Dashing CN,
Yeah.
Arislin,
Arislin.
Herkimer 42,
What's up?
Elmsworth,
Yep, yeah.
Shadow Uzumaki,
Thank you, Shadow.
Keen 456,
Keen 456.
Shadow Uzumaki,
Shadow Uzumaki.
Lab Bugs,
Lab Bugs.
Sailor Aurora,
Aurora.
J Pistol,
J Pistol.
Benostein,
Benostein.
Silly Mod,
Silly Mod.
HCam 42,
HCam 42.
Shadow Uzumaki,
Shadow Uzumaki.
J Pistol and J Pistol,
J Pistol and J Pistol.
Sailor Aurora,
Sailor Aurora.
WCH,
WCH.
HCam 42,
HCam 42.
J Pistol,
J Pistol.
Game of Joe B,
Game of Joe B.
AO Wygen,
Wygen.
E Lackey,
Lackey.
Mr. Fantasy,
Mr. Fantasy.
J Pistol,
J Pistol.
and Sagetopian.
Sagetopian.
Thank you all so much for your donations. Thank you to everyone who joined us
You know what's
and
funny?
watched.
It's actually Sagetopian.
Sagetopian.
Like
It
Bob
took me
Saget?
3 years of him. Yeah, like Bob Saget. It took me 3 years to figure that. He's been a community member. I've met him in person numerous times. He used to help us out up in Seattle. I didn't realize that's what it was until I saw his avatar picture is actually Bob Saget, and I was like, no.
Sagetopian.
Sagetopian.
That makes
That's
more sense.
hilarious.
You all are wonderful. You help make the show. So does everybody who
does
talks
you.
about the show. If you share about talk about it on social media, get in the Discord, talk with us about the show. Your excitement and our excitement with the powers combined. Summon Captain Planet. No, make a really good show because
Yay.
you're amazing.
And if you're listening on podcast or watching on YouTube, please do come join and watch live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time, or, tweet out with hashtag Rat Queens. Let us know you're enjoying the show.
Totally.
We want to know that you're listening and watching in other places. We build these shows for live interaction, but we hope you get to enjoy them in other ways.
Because they're good stories.
Exactly. And if you're inspired by the Rat Queens world that we're playing in, make sure you can go pick up a Rat Queens comic in your local comic book store or on your favorite comic book app and give it a read.
And hit up the merch store.
And hit up the merch store too.
I have a very serious thing to bring up and a serious request. I mean, really, I know you guys think I'm a joker and a fooler.
Oh, no, never.
and a midnight toker.
No.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna
No. Come on, guys. Seriously. I just want to take a second and really ask wholeheartedly of the chat to do a Dave fan art.
Stop it.
Which part? Which part?
The naked
I think we
one
all know
where-
which part.
With the,
With the
on
abs
the
and the
horse.
hair on the
horse.
centaur?
On the
With the
centaur.
red-
With
But
the
the
meat.
centaur's got to have
glistening-
a man bun with a cigarette. This is
Oh,
a
yeah,
tall
yeah.
order.
It's
And
a
the glasses, don't
serious.
forget
and
the
a 20-inch
glasses.
dick.
It's a serious.
This is all canon.
It's a
These were all
serious
things that
request.
were brought up. This is all canon.
I never confirmed 20-inch dick.
Well,
Well,
he said
well,
it.
then-
You didn't
but-
say no.
But now we have to know.
You didn't say no.
It's a 20-inch
Can you?
dick.
Yes, it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Tinder cannot
Why
suffice.
is this happening to me?
Because you said yes. I want to be on an RPG at Hyper
With all
RPG.
of these people.
yeah.
In the Rat Queen's universe.
The story and the fun is only going to get more crazy from here. Where can everyone find you really quick?
Oh, sure.
Right around.
I'm at Jessica Verdi or at Jessica Lynn Verdi. It's not Verde, it's Verdi because I love you.
And I'm Michelle. You can find me at I am Tree Bunny on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff.
Just at hyper_RPG. Just hyper RPG. We're here everywhere all the time. That's it. Just that.
I am at Eliza Pearl, and sometimes my iPad just randomly plays musical theater uncontrollably. So find me on at Eliza Pearl on Twitter and Instagram.
Yay.
And I'm frankly_Emily, your GM Emily. Get buckled in. The stories only get more fun from here. We'll see you next Wednesday live at 7 p.m. for the Rat Queens RPG. Thank you and good night.
Yay.